Hey y'all. How is everybody doing? Happy Sunday, you guys. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Come in, hit the like button, please. We've got to talk about today's episode. Yeah, a couple things went on in there. A few things went on in there. So we got to talk about today's episode. I suffered through it, so you didn't have to. Now, if you chose to join me, then bless your heart, because this one was a little rough, but it was some things that we got to discuss, honey. It was some things that I feel like bear discussing. So y'all come on in, hit the like button. You know that's my only way of getting out there. Even if I said it early, YouTube still don't like to send notifications. So y'all hit the like button. Let's push us out there and get as many of our folks in here as possible so we can talk about this show and what then went on. Because, baby, they got messy. They got messy. And I actually, if I'm going to be honest, I liked a little bit of the mess that went on tonight. I did. I admit it. Yes, I admit it. It was some stuff that went on that I rather enjoy here and there, and hearing and healing yawn, and sporadically some things that went on. So we got to talk about it. Y'all come in, get comfortable, hit the like button. Let me greet everybody, and then I'm gonna talk to y'all about what's going on with me too. Okay. Hey, Bianca Edwards, my beautiful is here. Hello, gorgeous. Auntie Eva, you made it. Hello, Jen Jones. Hey, Jen Jones. Okay, you say in your candy voice, girl, you tickle me. I know that's right. Uh-oh. Hey, Trina. How you doing? Good to see you, Miss Peaches N.O. What up, sis? How you doing? All right, Ellie from Miami. Good to see you. Good to see you. Y'all come in, hit the like button, get comfortable. Get comfortable. D. Serotinas. Hello. How are you? Vita is here from Denver. So good to see you, as always. Okay, Cecilia Norwood. Hey, sister. How you doing? You not feeling well? Look, that not feeling well has been going around. It has really been going around. Hey, this is A. What's happening, girl? Ray Ann, this you? Hey, girl, that is you. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Bianca say y'all. She reminded y'all hit that like button. I help your girl out. Vita, what you talking about? What you talking about, Vita? You know I try to jump out the window with you, but what you talking about, boo? Let me know. Let me know. Nacho Twins mama is in the house. She says she missed us, girl. We missed you too. All right. Vanessa Comagate. Hey, sis. How you doing? All right. That's my sister. She been on my mind. All right, Miss Knox. Hey, lady. How you doing? Good to see you. Okay. Who else we got up in here? La Chanel made it. Hey, boo. What's up? All right, we got Angela Davis in the house. Hey there. Let me see who else up in here. Y'all come in, get comfortable, hit that like button. Hit it. Patricia Robinson, how you doing, girl? Hey, DV, how are you? Okay, who else we got up in here? Queen of Hearts, KS. Hello, darling. How are you? Annie Gann. Hey, sis, how you doing? There go my good sis, Tammy Carter. What's up, Sister Carter? Good to see you. Hey, Miss Thelma. How you doing? There's my generous soul. We love you. We love you, G darling. You made it back, girl. You've been off in the ether. Where you been? How you been? DS. Hello. This one here's so crazy. I'd be so happy to see DS. How you doing, Nona Perkins? What's up, Nona? Nona Boo? Oh, they go Auntie Baby, Gossip News and True Crime Network. Hey, Suge. How you doing? All right, Miss Gardner. What's going on, sis? It's good to see you. Always a pleasure. Dora. Hi, sissy. How are you? Antoinette. How you doing, Miss Antoinette Johnson? Then we got the other net. Okay. We be having Deb's time too and net time too. I love it. Hey, Deborah Randall. Y'all know it's official. Long as we got one, we can talk housewives. That is the rule on the porch. It just feel unofficial if we ain't got one of the Debbies. I don't know what we supposed to do. Okay, Southern Ivy, how are you? All right. You say Bianca your girl. No, Bianca's my girl. I'm not sharing Bianca with nobody. She my girl. That's my baby. There goes my baby. Hey Tiffany J, what's happening? Gossip News talking about he got his wine. What you doing with the wine? Mm-hmm. Catherine Bennett, hey boo. Vita, you say you watched They Clone Tyrone. Tyrone was good. Yeah, it was good. It was. Y'all come in and hit the like button. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. Let me get my notebook. Y'all know. Y'all hear the pages. When you hear them pages, you know what time it is. Because you know if anybody gonna take some notes, Nitra gonna take some notes because I like to be very accurate when I start talking about who said what and when they said it. Okay, that ain't gonna never change. There go my boo Jay Della Ray. How you doing, gorgeous? Honey, y'all come in, get comfortable, hit the like button, please, please, please. Okay, now look. Cheryl done slid in the back though. Now look, let me tell y'all what's going on with me before I get into these notes, because these notes are here, but they ain't going nowhere. So guess what I figured out today, y'all? Part of what's going on with me, and I didn't realize it, and I don't understand why it's happening, but I done peeped some stuff. Okay, Esmene, hey gorgeous, you waiting on a review? Well, we finna get into it. Let me tell you what done happened. Okay, so wait a minute. He got on one knee. Oh shoot, we down on bended knee. Okay, all right. So look, let me tell y'all what I figured out today. Okay. So I figured out today, and I'm still not completely sure what I'm going to do about it. But what I figured out today is that my resting heart rate is elevated. And not only is my resting heart rate elevated, but when I increase activity, my heart rate is not going really up from there. It's staying at the same thing. Like my resting heart rate should not be at 100 beats per minute. So something is making my heart race. I don't know whether it's stress, but I got to pull that together, y'all. That just kind of freaked me out a little bit. Mary Denise, hello. What a beautiful picture. It's good to see you. Oh, and the answer is yes. Okay, let me turn the radio off because you know I be like switching radio stations when y'all talk. All right, all right. The answer was yes. Okay. All right. All right. First the Dean's list. Now this. Okay. So y'all, let's get into the notes. Let's get into the notes. Those of y'all who are on Discord, please slide past the hospitality tab. Okay, I was gonna have a meeting, but then I not noticed, because I already know. We have people that really ain't genuine and they'll kind of show up to a meeting just to get in other people's private business. So those of you who are in Discord, that means you family. Please go to the hospitality tab and peruse what we're talking about, okay? Delightful by Design, hello. All right, good to see you. This is what you say? Yeah, I gotta figure that out. Maybe I need to start taking an aspirin a day or something. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out though. Hey, Rochelle. Hey, country girl Queena. What's going on? You working and listening. Girl, this another lady that be working her butt off, child. Be working. Trina says so you have, yeah, but the thing is there's something that causes it. Like tachycardia is not a condition, it's a symptom of something else. So it's not that you just take metoprolol because you have tachycardia. People who are taking metoprolol have another condition that causes their tachycardia. So I have to figure out what the condition is that's causing the symptom. Personally, I think it's stress. And I think it might be like maybe I'm not drinking enough water and some other factors. But we'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. You know, I don't really go to them witches and wizards at the hospital. I don't fool with them people. I know that's right. God is awesome, ain't he? Ain't he all right? Hey, Cool Gamer. I was about to send out a search party. You know, Cool Gamer be up in here before now. I was getting a little worried. I was getting a little nervous. Where's my Cool Gamer? Yeah, I'm a take it serious. I'm gonna take it serious because I was like, okay, I was kind of just checking myself out, and I'm like, yo, my heart rate is not going where it should. And I do have palpitations, Antoinette, but when you going through menopause, we get palpitations. Like that's, you know what I mean? That's kind of like part of the landscape. So I didn't even trip off the palpitations. Plus, I have WPW, so I've always had like palpitations my whole life. So I didn't even trip. Nah, Trina, my blood pressure is never high. That's the other thing, which is odd because I'm somebody that has always fried everything. Hey, it's the beautiful and gorgeous Nisi Rose. We miss you, Wookie, but I know you busy. Yeah, y'all send a prayer up for your girl. I think whatever caused that to happen, I think that's why I started feeling bad the other week too. So I'm gonna check into it, but I wanted y'all to know what was going on. So y'all make sure that y'all say a prayer for your girl. Okay, don't forget me now. Don't forget me. Thank you, D. Seratinas. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I am. I promise. I promise. You can count on me. So look, let's get into these notes and what went on in this show. Now, y'all, please hit the like button before we even get into these notes. Because y'all know I was paying attention to every little bitty, teeny tiny, T90 detail. Every one of them. Hey, Shandy. No, ain't nobody did nothing. I probably did something to myself. My heart rate just acting a little silly. Okay. Yes, God shall keep his property. That's what he gonna always do. Oh, love, hugs, hearts, all that stuff. I appreciate y'all. So look, y'all, for real, make sure y'all showing me love on that like button because we got to get into some stuff. And once I start cooking and booking, I ain't gonna want to stop because it's some stuff that I have got to talk about. Y'all, it was so much fakery and foolishness that went on in this episode, baby. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's all I can say. Nisi, say it again. The theatrics was too much. It was too much. Keep it simple, TV. Hey, boo. Baby, all of them was over there doing that bad acting from B movies. All of them. That's my destiny. Hey, Bookie. Well, honey, we finna laugh at these silly people on RHOA. I sure hope they get you over the hump because that's what I got. That's what I got. So look. Whooshly. So they started where they left off last time. Drew with the storming out and being fake and pretending like she just, being like somebody done poured hot fish grease on her. You know how she act. So anyway, she talking about she tired of feeling like she not being acknowledged. And really what it was is she tried to have a moment and ain't nobody play into it. That's the only thing she didn't feel acknowledged about. Ain't nobody play into her putting on. Sorry, not happening. Sorry, not happening. Girl, they do need to cancel it, but until they do, the drag is real. Yes, not your twins, mama. It was given to be. It was definitely given to be. Like somebody filmed it on an iPhone, the whole thing. Hey, Virgin Love. Yes, Bianca, she said Tubi, honey. And it was given Tubi. I felt like I was watching Tubi. I was waiting on it. So look, Candy, crazy tale, and they're talking about and scene. And she wasn't wrong. She wasn't wrong. Candy wasn't wrong at all. I say, oh, Candy must be getting real tired of being in this crew because she can't even hold the fake up no more. She just want people to kiss her tail and kiss up and fight people for her, but she's not able to keep up no charade at all. She got to come on and say it like it is. I said, all right then, Candy. All right, Sister Burris. So then Drew talking about, telling Sheree, this lawsuit is not a joke. It's about my family and my kids. No, hell it's not. It's about $1,000. That's what the hell it's about. And so Sheree was like, when I said it, who said it was a joke? You did. No, the hell she didn't. This girl lie and will lie on somebody to their face and don't have no shame about it. So Sheree tries to send Kenya and Sonya back inside because she already know this heifer putting on because she got an audience. We already know. Hey, Miss Nisi. She was on your nerves this whole episode. Mine too. Lord, Vanessa say Drew line is scary. She's so natural at it. Baby, she let them lies roll off her lips like water. It don't even make sense, the lies she tell. So then she talking about, y'all, somebody get this in, but was about to say, get this BITCH. Girl, she didn't do nothing to you. If anything, I feel like Drew was embarrassed because everybody knew that the people, that girl sued her. For one band. For one rack. For one rack. Like literally one. Not 2, not 5, not 10, not 20. One, honey. You owe one and you didn't want to pay it. So then Sheree was like, you know, in her confessional, she had an excellent point. And I mentioned that during the sneak peek. That Drew done brought her stuff that she heard on the internet and in blogs, and she say everything she hears, she bringing it right back to her. And I feel like that's, you know, tit for tat, goose gander, pot meat kettle. If you can do it, somebody else can do it to you. Okay? If it's cool when you do it, then it's cool when they do it. Period, point blank. The heifer full of crap. Then they show Candy talking about, you know, that she done seen Drew in bigger arguments than that. Kenya up there saying that this got to be about Ralph, which that's even more ridiculous. If you upset about your husband, why you pretending like this lady did something so grievous to you? You know you're not even mad with this lady. You mad about your husband. So you saying, you know what I'm saying? Kenya peeped it, and then she said it in the confessional. Personally, I don't even believe what she said in the confessional. I believe that heifer looking for a moment, because I don't believe that there's no friction between her and Ralph, because I don't believe that marriage is still intact. I believe that marriage ain't been intact since that heifer got on the show. Okay? I just don't believe it. I'm not buying it. She's not that good of an actress. She's just not. That's why she never made it no bigger than she did. Now, she did all right for herself, but, you know, let's not act like she was giving us Halle Berry's, because she was not. But then Kenya played it to her face, talking about dividing 1,000 by 8 people. You know, Marlo asked if she, you know, she says she don't know if Drew be serious, which that's only fair, because the girl always being fake, phony, and trying to act. It's ridiculous. Lord, Shannon saw it. I was finna mention it. Shannon say the look on Sonia's face when Kenya say, what is 1,000 split between 8 people? She had that look that said, what you talking about, Willis? Yeah, because she ain't finna pay that heifer's lawsuit, and I wouldn't either. You got $1,000, pay it. Marlo crazy tail talking about, can I pay it for her? Hey, happy to be happy. This was a mess. Delightful by Design says she by Sheree said that she gonna bring up stuff about her every time she hear her read it. As she should. Because if you can bring up stuff about other people sitting up there with your neck missing, pull up to the scene with your neck missing, then anybody else that hear something about you, they can say it too. Who the hell you be? You waiting on the real Drew to appear? Girl, the only thing real we seen is the fact that the heifer can't tell the truth. Now that was real. Hey, Cocktails with Lovable Lisa. How you doing, boo? Yeah, Marlo was like, hell, I pay the $1,000 for you. Ashley, hey boo. Say, can I drag Drew? I thought you sure can. And listen, ain't nobody safe on this porch. Y'all know that. Drew is very weird, and I don't like her. She's weird and she lies all the time. To me, it's weird that she lies all the time. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Be who you are. Either people gonna like you or they not. If they don't like you, tough titty. But why are you constantly lying? Like, I ain't even finna go there. So then the producer asked her about what it was about, and then she tell the producer it's about Ralph, and it seemed like every time she go out of town, she wondering what he doing. And hey, USA Army brat, how you doing, love? And so talking about it's, you know, she got to wonder what he doing, and talking about the lady that was working on her video that oiled him down, that she's something on the Chocolate City thing, and she invited him to come out there to Vegas, and that's real, and saying that ain't no trust there, and this and that. Girl, bye. Bye, girl, with her lying self. So anyway, Sonya tried to relate to the table how serious it was for Drew, and she went back. That mess wasn't working. And then Sonya said, well, my 2 cents is, even if y'all don't like somebody, try to listen to them or whatever like that. Kenya made a joke about, oh, you could pass the jar around with your 2 cents. Like, that wasn't even no joke. It was just whack. And then she was being extremely fake. Oh, Sonya, I like her, so I'm just playing. You don't like her. You done went out your way to say you don't like her. You done been all on Twitter talking about you don't like this girl. Stop it. Just stop it. So anyway, then they got into this conversation about Kenya being mad about Candy being absent, and Candy talking about, she had opportunities she couldn't pass up, and she in a building stage. I guess she talking about escape, because she talking about it's one thing to never have something and having it and losing it. And if you get it back, you not gonna lose it no more. First of all, ma'am, I don't care what you do to escape. Escape has escaped. Okay, it was a novelty to see y'all come back or whatever. But y'all know, first of all, y'all ain't no hellified singers. You're old. We all old. And this ain't no knock, because I'm old too. Me and Papa over here, we got mentholated love. I know about being old. And the novelty is just that, a novelty. That's not forever. So I don't know. Maybe she really was feeling like she was finna be a superstar or whatever. You know what I mean? So maybe that's what she was trying to build, and that's why she's saying she's so busy, and even saying, eventually they gonna stop thinking, Lord, Drew quit lying. You ain't thinking about Ralph/Otis, right? And so, say if it was her, she would eventually quit inviting. You know what I'm saying? Lovable Lisa, you say you love you some Drew. I can't stand Drew lying to you. I really can't. The fact that she corny and quirky and a weirdo is one thing, but that constantly lying is a bit much. Trina say, what I want to know is who is doing Candace's hair is horrible. It really is. It's not, I don't know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know whether she got something going on with her scalp at the moment. I don't know, but I'm with you, something is off. Gossip news, I don't think Kenya was really mad at her. She was just saying that. That made you laugh, boo? Mm-hmm. You say wearing the spacesuits ain't helping. Lord have mercy. But yeah, so, and then you got Yarn Yetta. Y'all call her Mon Yetta, but I'm going to call her Yarn Yetta. I'm going to sit up here yawning right now talking about that heifer. She talking about, you're an inspiration. Like, girl, pull your head. I'm with Sheree. Pull your head out that lady behind. Just, it ain't even enough room in there like that. She close built. Get your head out of her tail. Sheree was like, you need some me time. Candy said she don't get no me time. They had, the little bouncer back and forth. It was real, it was ladylike. It was a nice little ladylike moment, ladies talking, being normal. I actually enjoyed that. We don't get that no more. We don't. And I noticed who really couldn't take part in that. And that was Drew. Say Candace's hair closed, like what's really going on? I don't know. Maybe she's just too busy. She says she's too busy. Oh, my sis on the phone say that Candace's hair is proving Nene's point. She is never that girl. Lord have mercy. I see the sniper's rifles are out. They're out. Okay. Deborah say Drew lies too much and is so unnecessary. Yeah, nobody even asked for that. You got up and made that fake scene to go tell a pack of lies and then tell a different lie to a producer. She trying real hard to stay up under Candy. Talking about Yarn Yetta, talking about you an inspiration. Ugh, I was so tired. So then the next thing we see after the commercial, we got the ladies getting glammed up or whatever. The lady that was curling Sonya wig had done burnt part of the hair out the wig. That tickled me. Or was that the next scene? I think that might have been the next scene. But that happened tonight too, y'all. It was a lot going on. Drew and Yarn Yetta was downstairs wallpapering together. Just both of them looking like wallpaper. Talking about nothing. It's cold and wet outside. And they're talking about the climate. And Yarn Yetta tried to bring up Drew's moment from the night before, and it didn't even stick. Candace came down. Talking about she took Imodium AD because apparently she had the bubble booty. And shout out to her because ain't nothing worse than the bubble booty. Ain't nothing worse than the bubble guts, the rumble in the jungle, none of that. Because when you out there yeah, on a trip anywhere. You away from home. That's not where you want to be blowing up the bathroom. And not to be in no, having no rude conversation, but y'all know if you have a real bad mess up in the bathroom, you want to be able to take a shower, get in your bed, relax, and feel like you fresh, and try to recover from the boom shakalaka. Don't nobody want to go through that while they on a trip. So I felt for her with that when she said she had to hit that Imodium AD. I can dig it. Lord, Marlo told Sonya to go get your dress. Don't come down here in them ripped jeans. Sonya went and got the dress, talking about she gonna change it in the car. And she said, I ain't want her looking like Drew, because she said Drew was denim on denim violence. I said, have mercy. Marlo came down with her Dior tank top, round neck tank with the tulle skirt. It was cute. It was a cute moment or whatever. She's so tall. I like that. Kenya was late as per normal. They tried to call her. I don't even think she answered the phone. Did she answer the phone? I don't think she did. I don't think she did at all. Miss Peach is up here throwing hard shots. Okay. Yeah, the boom shakalaka. You know, when your stomach in there, you know that's real. When your stomach and your booty is like trying to start in drum line, it feel like a snare drum back there. That's real. You want to be home for that. You don't want to be out nowhere and that's going on. Yes, that fool said denim on denim violence. Yes, now. And I do think that Kenya did that on purpose. I do. It was fake as hell, just like her. So anyway, that she late coming down, tried to go through the wrong door, and then that foot came from up under. Now I saw the fall. It looked like it could have been real, but I personally don't think that it was as bad as she was pretending, because that foot did come up from up underneath her. It came out from up under. Marlo called Drew Billie Jean. Yes, she did call that fool Billie Jean. Lord, my friend talking about one band, one sound. Yes. Don't know. Listen, am I lying? Don't nobody like when they booty be on drum line. Don't nobody like that. Don't nobody like that. Say no, she ain't answer straight automated. Yeah, wouldn't answer the phone. She on the just taking her time. Everybody gonna wait on me. And then came down there and almost busted a butt cheek. And I don't even know when she got them things put in back there. She messed around and ruptured something playing around. You know what I'm saying? That ain't cool, because we don't even know how much it'll cost or like how dangerous that'll be. Like that was like, as much as it was kind of funny to see her, hit the bam, like pat out, pat. It was also kind of like nerve wracking. Like, I hope that girl ain't did nothing back there she can't undo. Trina Taylor says she was upstairs putting on them slippery house shoes. Who in their right mind would wear them shoes on the wet pavement? Nobody. I think maybe she had some other shoes in her bag, or maybe I don't know what she did. I don't. But I do know I saw her hit the bam. I don't know why she had on the hotel slippers. I don't think she got hurt as bad as she say. Maybe she was shamed. That's why she took it all the way there with the fake crying and everything, because that cry was fake. Y'all ain't gonna tell me, girl, bye. That ain't how you cry. That is not how you cry. That don't even sound right. It was to me, the cry was fake. She claimed that her coccyx was in such extreme pain. And I'm like, girl, can you really? Really? Then she asked Candy to come with her. Drew blamed Sheree, talking about, oh, the weather and this. Girl, shut up. Sheree cannot control the weather. Let it go. Let it go. Say she lucky she ain't break something. She wasn't going fast enough. She wasn't high enough up. I think she was all right. So she filed a claim. You know what? Maybe this how she gonna fix that driveway. Thank you, Nacho Twins Mama. Y'all please hit the like button. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep it simple TV. That if we see that heifer come back with a brand new driveway, we know what time it is. I'm just saying. Oh, the ass, man. Y'all rat-a-tat-tatting already? Can you need to carry emergency quick-creep? Oh, God. Let me not upset none of y'all. Narrow one of y'all. I ain't got time for this. Don't come for me. Kenya was Nancy Kerrigan. Why? Yes, because I always thought she was fake too. First thing I thought, she might try a lawsuit after the crime. Yep, she might. Candy face when she asked her to go with her to the hospital. Once again, what you talking about? I'm telling you, Candy can't keep that facade up. It's weighing on her. So, child, them cement balloons protected their back. They just want to feel like, yo, wait. Did you really say them cement balloons? Oh my God. Yes, Bianca, all I'm going to the corner. I've been trying not to send people to the corner because y'all be trying to send me. But y'all gonna end up in the corner. Nieces say Poe Candy didn't look like she wanted to follow King to no hospital and didn't. Southern Ivy say Drew gonna throw cousin Courtney under the bus. She gonna bring up the karma. I believe it. I can see it coming. Hey Pam. Kenya tries to steal the scene every trip. She faked illness last trip. Now she broke her butt. Whew. Lord. Yeah, Candy was concerned about the chicken and managed to get some too. She did. So look, after that then went down, and then we got Courtney talking about this fool said, you know, sometimes the universe forces things, and I feel like it's karma. I'm not saying it is karma, but it could be, something dramatic to clear the negative energy. I say, God dang. Courtney came through with everything she could throw. Courtney threw everything but the kitchen sink. And then she said, because she feel like Kenya is a mean girl, and that's why that happened to her. I said, oh my God. Lord, Nisa says she's surprised production ain't add extra sound effects on that fall. Boy, look at here. If they'd have added a boing sound, I might have got weak. But Drew fake behind talking about that karma comment not sitting too well with me during the little confessional. And I'm like, girl, that ain't gonna be enough to save you with Kenya. It's not. It's really not. And furthermore, why you care if that's how she feel? If that's how she feel, then that's how she feel. Lord, Shannon say God don't like ugly. Don't, and he ain't crazy about pretty. He ain't. Needs to say and said it with a straight face. She did. She said that like she meant every word. Every word. And then Courtney say this the second trip Kenya got took out on a stretcher. I say this girl right here is the one. She's the one. Yes, she is. She is the golden child, in my opinion. Miss Peaches N.O. say, I don't see nothing wrong with what Courtney said. Kenya said a lot worse. She sure has, including screaming curse words in the middle of restaurants when nobody was even addressing her. Trina say, what main sound? Cement don't bounce. It just crack. Oh, my Lord. Whew, y'all got the duck on the porch tonight. Some of these ladies listen, they coming in hot. Hey, Southern Charm. Said Kenya's butt looked odd. When does it not look odd? Her butt always looks odd. You said that like on some days it look real natural. That thing always look odd. Southern Charm, you off the chain. Yes, Vanessa, she said it with her full chest. With her full chest, she said that. She owned it with her full chest. DS saying earthquake sound would have been good when that girl ain't big enough to make no earthquake now. Come on. Now, she might look a little funny from behind, but the girl ain't big like that now. Y'all tough. Keep It Simple TV say, I think Courtney's trying to separate herself from the pack. I think she wants a return call for the next season. Well, I feel like she got more right to be there than Yarn Yetta, Miss Ambien, Miss Lou Nestor, because I'm so tired of that heifer putting me to sleep. Virgin Love say, good for Courtney, because she was rude to that girl. She sure was. Yes, she was. For no reason. Hey, Angel B. Say, yep, Kenya said worse, but she will not let it die down once she hear what Courtney said. Yeah, but I feel like she just gonna have to get over it. Because as much as she want to be a bully, she just ain't one. She tries. Shannon said, always look odd. You got to turn your head to the side every time they pan in on it. Ooh, y'all rough. Don Diva say, I'm late, but have you talked about how Yon Yetta wig stresses the viewers, especially me, out? No, I did not talk about how her wig stress y'all out. I barely saw her wig because every time she on the screen, my eyelids get real heavy like somebody hypnotizing me. Mm-hmm. Clyde, what's happening, cousin Clyde? How you doing? Mm-hmm. Now you know what, man, I can't with y'all. Trina say that's why Kenya wanted to go to the hospital to make sure them cement patties didn't crack. Dang! Listen, y'all are being rough tonight. Southern Charm said, did y'all notice how high the crack? Woohoo! Oh, Lord, I'm so glad my booty real. It might be bigger than I want it to be, but I'm glad it's mine. Booty by Jesus, honey, because when they come from the doctor, y'all are rough. DV say, sure hope Courtney keeps that fire when Drew throws her under the bus in front of Kenya. I don't believe Courtney gonna have no problem handling Drew. Mm-hmm. WD Rose say, did nothing move a jiggle. Ooh, man, I'm gonna get like 1 or 2 more comments and I'm gonna keep going. Y'all are rough tonight. Bianca say, no, and again, remember when they was on the beach and that booty was, yes, I remember that. I know it's hard to look at, but go back and see. It was rough. Everybody was looking cute, child. And baby, I was like, can you put a cover up on? Put a cover up on. Just wrap it around your waist, baby. So that wig was stressful with a K. I couldn't take it. Yeah. Everything about Yon Yetta stresses me. It does, because I can't stay awake looking at her. Said she should have went to Home Depot, not the hospital. And on that note, I'm not reading nothing else about this lady booty. Y'all are really, y'all hard on the fake. Y'all hard on the fake booty squad. Y'all are hard on the fake booty squad. Have mercy. So anyway, they get on the Sprinter, child. All of them complaining about the weather, and Drew talking about who take people on the trip on the rain this season. Girl, shut up. Kenya took you to Birmingham, and Sheree had to buy you breakfast in the lobby. Shut what we like to call the hell up. Sick of her. So anyway, they start talking about the Bolo situation, and Courtney say that's 6 miles from where she stay, and Ralph say his grandma stay over there too. So I guess them people might really be cousins. I'm starting to get that impression, honey. Then they get to the market. Marlo crazy tale talking about catfish is the dirtiest fish. They say, ain't you eating catfish? She said, yeah, it's good. You want some? I couldn't do nothing but laugh. That girl is ignorant, and it tickled me. They had the rabbit booty moment, and production is full of it. Because they talking about, Kenya need to go see the doctor the rabbit went to. And why production gonna play Kenya talking about my booty ain't fake? Girl, I don't care how many times you say it, we already know. Okay? We know the Lord ain't made nothing look that terrible. Stop it. Okay? Ain't gonna blame that on the good Lord. We're not doing it. So anyway, Sanya and Courtney went to go get wine. They were at the wine place. Ooh, what y'all selling? We know what's over there. You see all them bottles. You know where y'all went to. Hey, in the case. Thank you, Real Booty by Fufu. Girl, let me give you the list of things that'll give you a big old badonkadonk. Fufu is nice. Okay? Whether it's cassava, yam, eba, whatever. Get you some whole cakes. That'll give you a booty. Bastard bread off the stove. Cornbread. Crackling bread will give you a booty. Okay, putting fat back in your greens or stricoline, ham hocks, pig foots. Those will give you a big booty too. Okay, so it's lots of things you can do before you go to the doctor. It's a whole lot of things you can do before you go to the doctor. Okay, yeah, they brought up the Bolo bull crap again, child. I'm like, it was whack that season, and it's whack now. Yeah, Southern Charm, both of them walked up on the wine talking about what y'all got. You know what the hell they got. That's why you took your behind over there, because you want to get lit. Child, Marlo ain't that bad. I just didn't like how she handled Nene, and I'm never getting over that. Y'all know me. Say, no, it's a diaper. Oh, my. Not the diaper. Production shady as hell. Catherine say, why was she out there in hotel slippers in the rain? She deserves what the rain gave her. Ooh. Y'all rough, man. Bianca said, I love how comfortable y'all are with us on this porch. That's right. That's right. Let it rip. Just misspell them cuss words. Y'all kill me talking about squats. Them squats ain't gonna give you nothing but pretty thighs. Nothing but pretty thighs. You want you a booty, honey? Y'all better hit them donkey kicks, them fire hydrants, them wall sits. Okay, do your little bridges. And eat your foo-foo. Eat your crackling bread. Drink your little molasses, a little syrup water. It'll thicken you up. Virgin Love say, ride your bike. Yeah, riding the bike will make that thing sit up there too now. Shannon say, Kenya, why don't you ask Sherry? I guess you mean Sheree. What her secret is. Sheree be working out. That's the secret. It ain't no secret. Everybody know what Sheree do. That's why they don't ask her. Lord, my sister on the phone say cornbread will sneak a booty up on you. It sure will. Cornbread and clabbered milk. Next thing you know, you knocking stuff off people's table. So anyway, then you get Yarn Yetta calling Candy FaceTime. She just got to call Candy. She don't know what else to do. Candy complaining to the producer about being there. She ain't really want to be there. Marlo talking about what Candy blend right in. Is she tall enough to stand out? I say, oh my God. Yarn Yetta. Now, this is where Yarn Yetta got on my last good nerve. It's like, listen, the amount of behind kissing this woman do, I swear for God, she can't even use regular breath mints no more. She can't. I know for a fact she need Lysol toilet bowl cleaner in her mouth. Because all she do is suck out people's booty. It's ridiculous. Talking about, they need somebody there to speak up and tell them that this is a VIP. Girl, if she was really a VIP, nobody wouldn't have to tell her. If Oprah walk in there, ain't nobody got to say nothing. They know it's Oprah. If Beyonce walk in there, they know it's Beyonce. If Diana Ross walk in there, they know it's Diana Ross. That ain't no goddamn VIP. That's skin your paws. Quit playing. She got on my nerves with that. That's right. Tell them the case. Hit that like button. Lord Shalon, how you doing, girl? It's been so long. Yes, Yarn Yetta, that girl takes me out of here. I'm telling you, matter of fact, at this point, she just need to just brush her teeth with Lysol toilet bowl cleaner. Like, forget about Crest and Colgate, Smile toothpaste, forget about whitening strips. Just go straight to the tidy bowl man, because all she do is suck on booty all day. Like, god dang, Suki Hana said that had a little song about eating booty, but god dang, Yarn Yetta, I'm tired. Tired, and you more tired than me. But then, as soon as Yarn Yetta said that, y'all, everybody changed the subject. Like, everybody went talking about what they gonna eat, and I say, ooh, stop it, I say. Stop it, I say. It was rough. So then everybody changed the subject. They get where they finna eat at. The man tell them about green wine, and they asking, is the wine really gonna be green? He's like, no, it's just from the Vino Verde region or whatever. Is the wine is white wine, it's not really green, okay? Marlo talking about the way the accent sexy. Marlo, them people see through you, okay? Now, you might have been pretending like you like that Scotland boy, talking about you talked to him last night. You letting your colors show, and I do mean colors, who you actually attracted to. You's not attracted to that boy. You're just not. Sheree then lets Marlo know that Kenya said it's a tender date and he ain't her type and it's not real, blase squale. And here come got darn Yarn Yetta. Well, I mean, because you brought him around so quick, and girl, shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. And what's even worse for me is for Kenya to say anybody's relationship ain't real. Girl, you ain't showed us a real one yet. You haven't. You done showed us some real messes, but you ain't showed us no real relationships. You just ain't. And it sounds like your last contract employee is still fighting with you over the remainder of the money he was agreed to be paid to pretend to be your man and donate some genetic material. But that's neither here nor there. I do hope that she don't have to pay him no more money. In my opinion, she didn't pay him enough. I know surrogates don't get paid $90,000. It's a lot of goddamn money. Him and his nose ring need to sit down, but Kenya need to sit down next to him. Talking about anybody's relationship, anything. I don't think that Marlo like him. I just feel like somebody else need to talk about it. Not Kenya. Now, Then Yanyetta all upset. Hey, Jenna Harris, acting like it had something to do with her. Talking about the girl, talking about you went straight to the DMs. And so Marlo just pointed out, well, Ken, you went to the DMs about Martell, so I ain't see nothing wrong with that or whatever. And Sheree said the same thing, like, pull your head out them people behind. Pull it out. And she do. I'm telling you, at this point, somebody, y'all, one of y'all that actually like her, I don't know who the hell it is, but the one person has got to be one. I don't care if it's her mama, need to send her a case of toilet bowl cleaner for her mouth. Because there's no way she should be sucking that much butt. Like, she just really shouldn't. So anyway, say Marlo ain't had a man around them boys. No, she didn't. She brought him around the ladies. That's what they, trying to make like it's such a big deal that she got him around the ladies. Kenya got this clear man that she barely know around her child. But they worried about her bringing a man around them. Child, bye. That girl don't care nothing about that. So anyway, after that blew over because it wasn't going nowhere, Martell called Sheree and he up there talking vulgar about, it's been this about them not hunching and her being away and think about him at night. I'm like, don't nobody need to hear that. And why the hell she had that on speaker? Nobody needed to hear that. If that's for real, keep it to yourself. And if it's for fake, who the hell you think Sheree finds that entertaining? It's not. I don't know. I just feel like they done got real low brow and low class with all this dirty vulgar talk. Okay. Marlo shaded the hell out of Sheree, talking about a pulse and no ankle bracelet is an upgrade from Tyrone. I know she was, shading Tyrone, but that shaded your friend too, because she was with that man with the ankle bracelet. Yanyetta, Sheree decide she gonna tell Drew what Candy had to say about the end scene. Why Yanyetta went to line talking about, I didn't hear her say it. You was alive, you didn't hear her say it, because everybody else heard her say it. Drew talking about, she tried to switch the convo back to Sheree. Well, I didn't feel like you, and so Sheree was like, well, we talking about Candy. We talking about Candy. And it was so cute to see everybody basically come to the same consensus, like, oh, you scared to say something about Candy, or you scared to be upset with Candy. So you keep trying to just go at Sheree, because that's who you were told to argue with. Okay, you have some certain people that the people who booty you kissing told you it was okay to argue with. Okay, so Sheree, Sheree called out the fakeness, like, girl, bye. Marlo called it out too. And Sheree brought up the fact, like, Marlo don't apologize to you, and you talking about you don't accept her apology, and she's still talking about, oh, I need to see her be more consistent. Girl, you just on assignment. That's all. You're on assignment. They told you to be mad at her. You don't have a reason. So you're just going to keep hollering about you need them to be consistent. Oh, wow. You're going to be over there until January 2024. Is this Dr. Lester? Is this my friend Doc? I hope so, because I had something for you. And then you came up missing. You need to email me, because I did. I had something for you. I did. Because you had popped in while we were in my family's African clothing store on here. And I had something for you. And then you came up missing. I didn't know your butt was in Dubai. Oh, buy me some perfume. They have the best perfume. Oh, and they have the best spices and fabrics. Listen, I'm about to mess around and talk myself into going to Dubai. I bet you I ain't going to the rental car counter, but I'm starting to feel like I need to go to Dubai. My little niece Donna went and she had a ball, but I'm talking myself into going just because I want to go to the souk. Somebody let me know if we need to roll. I feel like I do. Oh, they working you to death. That's so crazy. Make sure you email me now. I thought that was you. I did. I thought that was you. Shannon say, just bring them one of everything you see. I ain't finna do that. I ain't finna do that to my kinfolk. Okay, but some of them oils would be real nice, real nice. But anyway, so that went on. Then they showed the clip of Kenya coming back 7.5 hours at the doggone emergency room. Nothing broken. Candy eating her chicken on the way back. And it's like, of course, Kenya, we knew nothing was broken. You didn't have a fracture. You didn't even fall in a way that looked like you would have been fractured. It was just a mess. Okay. Hey, Deborah Harris. How you doing? I'm glad too. You say take me with you. Listen, I might need somebody young with me to help me out, because I'm old. I don't want nobody taking advantage of me. Okay. Because all my parts is real. Somebody might get some ideas about stealing some stuff. One of these titties might go for $20,000 or $30,000. Just one of them. You never know. So, anywho, then they go to the pottery painting thing, and these Portuguese Irish people, and they talking about they red clay pottery with the white glaze and the blah blah smackety smackety, and then they're painting, and it's cute. It was a cute little moment. They painting stars and hearts and whatnot. Marlo and Sheree pointed out something that was very clear, and in my opinion, production backed them up. Production definitely backed them up. What? No, for real. People be seeing all them good authentic parts and getting the wrong idea. Somebody be done stole something. All my stuff work. I don't smoke and don't be, I drink a margarita, but the rest of my parts is all right. Somebody be done got the wrong idea and be like, we got a couple of good kidneys over there, some lungs. She don't smoke nothing. We can grab a titty or two, a butt cheek. We can grab some skin. Her skin look like butter. Them people be done sold me for parts. Girl, I'm too big to steal, but they'll be done seeing all this good stuff I'm toting. That's right. Now hit the like button. Mm-hmm. Okay, hard taskmasters. I feel you. Yeah, Nisa B done got me on a 2-for-1 special. I'm sitting over here with all this good skin, good body parts, all this good meat. Okay, y'all know I'm corn fed. Ain't nobody got time for that. So anyway, they painting and stuff, and Marlo and Sheree both point out that when Candy and Kenya ain't there, everybody be chilling. Everybody chilling, everybody having a wonderful, wonderful time, enjoying themselves. Okay. And Sanya and Yetta even did a little fake squabble. She talking about, ooh, you cut me a look. Because Sheree was like, we even got Birmingham Yetta back. She was being cool. She forgot that she needed to kiss behind and all that and everything. And everybody chilling. Everybody just really having a good time. Sonya and Yetta did a little fake squabble. Like, you looked at me talking about, oh yeah, I've been wanting something with you. And they just acted up a little bit, played a little bit, and said and seen. And I felt like that was a cool little moment. At least, y'all, they had fun, and it was just fun. And then right back to painting and having a good time. And Drew time, I feel like this just the peanut gallery. Girl, you so busy trying to keep the negative vibe for Candy and Kenya. Meanwhile, they went on to the hospital. Kenya ain't look for you. She looked for Candy, and Candy went right on with her and left you sitting there looking stupid. Okay? And speaking of looking stupid, I want somebody to get that tied, wore out, used. I can't even say slightly used, okay? Downright used 27 piece out her head. That looked like an old used wig. I don't know who gave her that, who auntie she stole it from, but I want whoever auntie that was to get her best strap, switches, wooden spoon, Hot Wheel track, beat her tail, and take that wig back. At this point, I need that auntie to get 3 switches off a peach tree and plait them up like hell. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Braid the switches and beat her tail and take that wig back. That was a sin and a shame. But anyway, and Sheree was just, everybody being pleasant and chilling. She talking about I tried to do my She by Sheree star, but I ain't quite get it. That should have been left right there. Here comes Drew. I bet you that knockoff star be on she. How the hell is it a knockoff if she the one painting it? If it's her brand and she painting it, how would it be a knockoff? Girl, you would know knockoff, wouldn't you? Because somebody need to whoop Sears behind for half the stuff Drew put on. And I still want her auntie to come over there and pile drive her, choke slam her for stealing her wig. Talking about a knockoff star. Girl, stop. The fact that Drew was trying so hard to be negative and nasty, hoping she was going to be the one to ruin Sheree's trip, baby, it did not work. People don't care that much about you, baby. It was never going to work. Okay? So anyway, they decide these girls is getting ready for their slumber party, right? Marlo talking to the little Scotley fella, the one that want to be the fake Peter Thomas. Ain't but one Peter Thomas with the good skin. Sheree talking to Martell, talking about, of course, she'll rather be with him than the ladies. Kenya talking about a darn People's Choice Awards. Girl, you wasn't finna win no People's Choice Awards. Please quit playing. Yes, I sure said Sears. Yep, Sears and Roebuck. Drew be giving me strong Sears and Roebuck. Okay. Bianca said that wig was awful. That wig looked like that auntie that smoked Black and Miles. And every time the family have a party, that's, everybody got that one auntie that always got to wear tight jeans and always gonna squat to the floor talking about she dropping it like it's hot. That's that wig. That's that wig. Yeah, the better part of Sears. The softer side of Sears. Yes. So that wig is not from AliExpress. That wig is from the back of somebody's closet in a bag, in a hairnet. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Southern Charm say, was that Drew and So I don't know what happened. It was like I got kicked out or something. But I'm back. Let me see what y'all talking about. Yeah, I don't know whether that was her or not. Hey, Christina BBB, what's happening? People don't like Kenya. Kenya's not likable. I'm not even gonna blame the people. I'm not blaming them people. Now, Bianca, you say that it's from Sheen or something. Her auntie might have got it from Sheen, but she stole that wig from somebody's house. She took that wig from somebody's house. You're not gonna tell me that wig hadn't been well used. That was a very used wig that we saw. Christina, you say you disappointed in Candy. Why are you disappointed in Candy? What she do? I didn't see her do nothing bad this time. I don't really like Candy like that, but I didn't see her do nothing bad this time. What she do? What she did this time? Like, for real, I ain't really see her do nothing out the way. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying, if I'm being honest, I didn't see the girl do too much. I didn't. I really didn't. Not this time. Hold on. Y'all can hear me now, right? Ralph was with the producer in that racing video too. Yeah, I thought that was the producer. And it say, who told Kenya to enter her name in the People's Choice? I don't know who told her to do that, but she definitely played herself with that. And I just can't imagine why she would do it. I don't like Candy I don't like Candy no season, really. This episode, though, she was actually a little more bearable. My sis on the phone say she just disappointed. Her voice, the wigs, the personality, or lack thereof. Say, remember Cascade wig? What is Cascade wig? What's going on with the Cascade wig? Wait a minute. Antoinette said it was Timu. You don't like the comment she made about Drew and scene? I did, because Drew was acting. That was fake as hell. She's first off, Sheree brought that up when they was at the house for the brunch. You mean to tell me that y'all believe that this heifer sat there, didn't say nothing at that time, waited all the way till they get to Portugal to try to create a scene about it, and then turn around and tell the producer it was about Ralph, and you don't think that was, because I feel like it was acting. Did you say a City Trends wig? Yeah, do City Trends sell? City Trend better not sell no wigs. Yeah, Candy got quiet after she made a fool of herself. She did. Witness protection wig. I'm through. Thank you. Not fashion for less. DSA community service wig. They really don't like Kenya. Kenya's not very likable, y'all. She not. Candy solidified her spot, and she don't need the flunkies anymore. She been on there doing nothing, and ain't nobody do nothing to her. Listen, all I'm saying is that was the one. Lord, my sister said Tyler Perry said wigs. Oh Lord, you know Tyler Perry got them. He got wigs worse than Nollywood in his movies, and that's hard to do because God knows Nollywood got some of the worst wigs I've ever seen in my life. Oh, cuz say City Trends, no, Party City, sis, Party City. Oh, tough crowd, tough crowd. So Sheree up there ordering black truffle pizza. Sheree know how to host people. Y'all say what you want to say. Sheree missed her call, and she should have been a party planner or something like that. Because that girl right there, she know her business. She know how to entertain people. She really does. You know, she do a thing. She a little bougie, but the heifer do a thing. Can't nobody tell me she don't do a thing, because she really does. Really and truly. Hold on, what did I do? Uh-oh. I done lost my place in my notes. Y'all know I live by my notes because I be wanting to keep it straight. So anyway, I know y'all hear that them pages flipping. Hold on. Get back to where it happened at. So Sheree gets the black truffle pizza for everybody. Drew comes in there first with this weird under boob situation. I'm like, who wears some type of bra or top with the bottom side of their titty hanging out? I don't. Yeah, if she don't do trainer, she could do what you call it? She could do party planning because the heifer gets it right. I don't know if she got a bill budget, but she pay for her parties. Her parties come out better than Skin Your Pores. Ain't nobody had the Uber no food when Sheree hosting. Now that's all I'ma say. Sheree might not be, a crowd favorite, but we can't say the heifer don't host right. She hosts right. That she do. Now I don't know whether she called Thelma first, but she get it done. Candy came in there with a sweatsuit. I was like, okay, Sheree talking about she'll like Cleo from Set It Off. I'm like, dang, Sheree cut the girl some slack. Maybe she done told y'all she don't feel good. I said, golly, tough crowd. Marlo come in there with flowers. Candace talks about the hospital look like something out of Scary Movie. They talking about they think Kenya might be asleep. Kenya was over there looking at the computer talking about a People's Choice Awards. Never gonna happen. That heifer wasn't asleep. She just wasn't coming. And she ain't had a baby there, the baby with the old pair, so she couldn't blame it on the baby. She couldn't. So she just sitting over there in the room pretending like she hurt so bad, but you on the computer talking about a People's Choice Awards and a Khloe Kardashian and one of them trashy hoes. I don't know. I forgot the name. So anyway, Drew gonna ask, Candace say she leaving tomorrow. The next day, Drew asked her about the unseen comment. Child, Candy didn't stand on ceremony. She said, yep, sure did. And she told her why. Drew talking about, well, it wasn't time for a joke. It's a time for everything and time for me. And this girl by Candy was like, you done been back and forth with a whole lot of people, and it's been worse than that. Drew talking about she disappointed and hurt. Candy apologized or whatever. But then in the confessional, she was like, she being dramatic now. And she was being real dramatic. Sheree asked Sonya about the mommy nation thing while she was looking like she was looking. Sonya went to talk about her sister and her family and wanted to cry. Now, this is where it got funny, and I got to call Sheree out. I do. I got to call Sheree out because Sheree was full of it. Hold on, y'all. Let me swap back to my other device. Well on. Okay. All right. Hey, Nina Peterkin. Nina, what you said? Don't get mad at Mark. You supposed to be a smart woman. She knew exactly what she was getting into before she signed them papers. So all that hate for Mark shouldn't even be there. What you talking about? Who hates him? I'm not sure who hates Mark. I don't even know. We talked about Mark maybe like almost an hour ago. But anywho, maybe she watching it back or something. But anyway, anywho, this is when things started to get a little strange to me. And this is where I got to call. I don't have no choice but to call Sheree out. I got to call her out. So she asked her about drop it with Drew or whatever. And you know how that's going. And Drew was like, it's going good. I don't believe it is. I don't even believe that mess is still functioning. If anybody ever go whatever, it was never really hers to my understanding. It was just she got to put her face on it or whatever. No problem. So it all started because Marlo was like, I'm going to sign up for it. I don't like to work out, but I'm going to sign up for it just to support you. So Sheree up there trying to bully people into ordering off her website. And that's the only way I can put that and feel like I'm being authentic and real. Because it's giving that she was trying to bully them into buying stuff off of her website. Talking about some, ain't nobody, y'all ain't supporting me. I ain't seen y'all name on the order list. I mean, your order's so slim you can check the names. Girl, tell Miss Thelma to get her money back because something ain't going right here. Then, when that wasn't enough, Sonya, and mind you, Sonya was like, I ain't seen your name. No, that was Yon Yetta said she ain't seen her name on her site. And then Marlo was like, I ain't seen you over to the Lay Archive or whatever, which that was a valid point. If you ain't supporting their business, how you gonna bully them into supporting yours? And then when Sonya asked for help with the website, she was like, okay, I see this and I want to get it. How do I add it to the cart? That's a simple question, ma'am. I feel like Sheree caught an attitude because she don't know how to navigate her own goddamn site. And that could be because it so seldom works properly. That could be what it is. But she caught an attitude about now they acting like they don't know how to do it. Girl, your site is not like a grade website, and you know it. And you know it. If somebody asks you, I don't care who it is, in customer service, we all know if somebody asks you to help them navigate your site and you want to sell, you help them navigate your site. So she being a salesperson trying to make money. No, ma'am, that is not what she did. I don't see y'all support. That's not how you sell. You don't sell by trying to shame people. You sell them. Let me tell you how to sell some clothing, right? You say, but girl, now you know what? The way you shaped up, you need this sweatsuit that I'm selling, or you need this top that I'm selling, girl, with them titties you got, baby, that right there be popping. That's how you sell. You don't sell by shaming people. I ain't seen your name like they paying dues at the Sanctified Church. What the hell is that? That ain't no sale. That ain't no sale. That's not how that works. I've sold before and I can still sell if I need to. Say Drew ain't dropping it with Drew. Just saying. She ain't. Miss Peaches say the website that never works. Sheree is ridiculous. I didn't like that from Sheree. That's not what you do. Even if they decided they wasn't going to support you, nobody's obligated to support your business. If they do, you show them appreciation, but nobody owes it to you. And the fact that them chicks could easily point out that you ain't been to support theirs, you got a whole lot of nerve, chick. You got a whole lot of nerve. Now, Sheree been all right with me this season, but if I'm being honest, I ain't like that. Vanessa says she probably rings a bell when she get 5 orders. How many times you reckon that bell in the room? I don't know that she took back no free stuff because we getting conflicting stories. Some people got stuff. Some people got more than one thing. Some people got hats. And Sonya says she got nothing. So I don't know that. You know, that's why I'm not going in on her about that. But I didn't like that. You don't try to guilt. Thank you, Nisi. Guilting somebody into making a forced purchase. That's not cute. It's real tacky. Y'all know I don't like tacky stuff. I ain't really care for that. And then you got an attitude when somebody say, hey, when I grab this, how do I put it to the cart? She didn't say, I don't know how to do it for me. That ain't what she did. She just asked you a simple question like, how does she navigate? You could have just told her that. It wouldn't have cost you nothing. Pam says Sheree better put her kids to work on their website. I don't know that them children ain't working on. We don't know what Sheree children doing now. We keep, she keep us out of children business. Yeah, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. And how she did that was tacky as hell. I didn't like it. It was not a good look. Sorry, not cutting her no slack on that. So then, they hung out or whatever. They say production wrap. And then that show about an hour later, Drew over there talking about LaToya humping on her. And she saying she did not make out with Toyota. And Candace say, yes, you did. Drew say LaToya say Candy told her to lie on her. And Candy mad because she like, don't be telling nobody I lied and all that. And she said, I'm going to bed. Candace say, you ain't gonna tell me I ain't see what I saw. Marlo say, well, I'm 80% sure. That the producer say, what's the 20%? She say, because hell, Drew about to convince me I ain't see what I saw. I'm sitting there like, Drew hell. Marlo is hell for that one. Then you got Drew talking about she ain't never kissed a woman, and production so goddamn messy. Ooh, production so messy. Production talking about 3 months later, and they showing where the cousin Courtney said that Ralph said it ain't no secret, and production asked her about Ty. That's the girl that was going with Mimi on Love and Hip Hop, Stevie J baby mama, and she went to crying and going on. So I don't know, but this child, this about to be something. This about to be something. Let me get these comments. Trina saying, then that stuff is high. Must have had the Mario coins knocked in her head. She got a hoodie for $230. Ridiculous. Right. And it's like you can do that when you have a legit line and you have some sport items. Like people will do that because you've established your line. But she don't have nothing established. G Mama Fo says she said the only thing they couldn't have was the bag. She said it was a personal bag and shouldn't have been on the rack. I remember that, but I also remember the ladies all had conflicting stories. Some of them said they could only keep a hat. Drew said she wanted the bag and couldn't get the bag. That's how the bag came into it. Marlo says she got a few items, and Sanya said she didn't get any items. So that's why I said we don't really know what happened, so I'm not gonna bother Sheree with that because we don't know what happened. Plus, she said that if somebody took stuff, it wasn't. She didn't tell nobody to do it, so she don't even know about it. That's why I'm not even really harping on that. But what she did with them ladies tonight was not cute. Lala says she was acting like one of them weird pyramid schemes. Yes, high pressure sales, like she up there selling used cars and stuff. I believe Candy on this one too, because Candy lie a lot. But when Candy knows she ain't lying, she get real elevated. Yes, Christina, them wigs, that wig was worse than Nollywood wigs. They really be on Tyler Perry's, for real. Production is messy as hell. Production is so messy. Trina said, if Candy told Toya to say that, but you so close with Candy, she had the Mario coins knocked out her head too. Right. Why would you be trying to be close to somebody and you claim that Toyota Forever said that Candy was the one that told her to lie on you? Now I'm putting the StreamYard in here. I don't know where Gossip News at. If you feel like you need to sound off on Drew, then come on and hit it. Anybody that feel like they need to sound off, hit the StreamYard and let it go. Lala say Drew is scary with her lies. Yeah, she lied with a straight face. and will keep repeating the same lie. Jen Jones say, I believe Candy Drew is a preacher's kid and can't afford for the truth to come out. She can afford it. You doing all that stuff, you can afford it. She can afford it. Yes, you can. If being a preacher's kid don't stop you from telling blatant, ridiculous lies, it shouldn't stop you from telling the truth either. Because everybody know you're lying. G Mama 4 said that Candace say the price wasn't that high. Did I hear that? I'm going to have to go back and listen, sis. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. I heard Candace say something, but if I'm being honest, I couldn't make out what Candace said. I could. But I know I want to know what's finna go down with Mimi's ex-girlfriend Ty. I want to know what's finna go down with that. Now, that's if I'm being sincere. I want to know. Because let me find out her and Ralph been being beards for each other. She been being his beard and he been being her beard. Now, if that's what it is, they need to go ahead and say that. Now, my sis on the phone say, I think Drew likes lying because it's every time. I think she liked to lie too. And then some people done lied so much that spirit be done got on them and they can't stop lying. Because you know it's a spirit associated with lying. When people get to lying like that, them spirits will jump on them. You know, whatever you do too much of, it'll attract that spirit, and that spirit might be done took her over, and maybe she can't quit lying at this point, or maybe she do just like it. You never know. You never know. People are trip. Deborah say this show has to be almost done. Ain't no way it can go for 20 episodes. I need it to be almost done. I swear I do. Y'all, I'm trying to tough this thing out the best I can, but I'd be lying to you like Drew if I told you it was easy. This is a hard watch. It's a hard watch. Now, it's not as bad as Queen Sugar, but it's getting there. Okay? Chronic liar. There go my bookie. Hey, Couture Bay. Ooh, Pasiana. Hey, pretty girl. Yeah, for real. It's getting to be a hard watch. It's getting to be a very hard watch because, like I said the other day, they give us more on social media than they give us on the show. You got Kenya faking sick and acting like she dead to miss scenes. You got Candy chasing her dreams with Escape. It didn't work the first time. It ain't finna work now. Right, Vanessa, them unnecessary lies. But then when everybody get on social media, then they want to give you a show. And what y'all thought about Cousin Courtney? I feel like Cousin Courtney is giving us something to work with here. Because everybody else was being fake concerned about Kenya with her butt. And I'm going to tell y'all how I know it was fake concern. Because when Yon Yetta pulled that booty kissing comment, somebody need to be them to tell them that she's the VIP. Everybody looked at her like she was crazy and changed the subject. Everybody, even the chief butt kisser, no, the deputy chief butt kisser, Drew, changed the comment, changed the subject. So I'm like, y'all had all this fake concern. The only person that kept it all the way funky when Kenya pulled that death drop on the pavement, like Miss Diana from the Dancing Dolls, was Courtney. Now, at this point, I was for a while, I was kind of unsure about Courtney, but I did like her vibe a little bit. At this point, I'm sold. I need Courtney on the show, and I need Yon Yetta gone. For real. I need Courtney on the show. Courtney giving me something. Courtney is giving me something. Okay, Annie, I'm sitting there like, ooh. Come on now. Yeah, I'm liking old Courtney. I'm liking Courtney. Courtney coming on with it. And I feel like for Courtney to be in that last part of that scene on that show talking about what Ralph said, it ain't no secret. I feel like she must have heard some comments that Drew done said, or Drew done had done said something by that time to rub her the wrong way, because, you know, she kind of was letting it all hang out there. In my opinion, she was letting it all hang out. Antoinette say, what happened to these women? Why do I dislike so many of their ways? I like Courtney. She seems like a grown woman. Yes, Courtney is definitely giving grown woman vibes. She did. She made it palatable. She did. I think Candy did too bad this episode. She had funny moments. It was dry, but she gave as good as she could. Candy ain't got a lot to give us now. Trina say, yeah, Courtney, Marlo, Sanya, and a little Sheree. Yeah, a little Sheree, because Sheree was all right. I just didn't like her trying to pull, like y'all say, the Amway salesman, or y'all say pyramid, but I'm saying Amway. It was giving Amway. You gonna join this cult? Mm-mm. Yeah, I like old Courtney. I didn't know how to take her at first. I was kind of, the jury was out. But she got me now. Vanessa, I'm gonna send you to bed in a minute. Vanessa talking about Kenya outside playing Hulk Hogan on the pavement. Courtney kept it real. Yes, she did. When she say this the second time, Kenya leaving on a stretcher, I say no. She didn't peep game. Yeah, palatable. That's the perfect word. Not great, but palatable. Like you can work with it. Yeah. Courtney definitely got sense, Couture Bay. She definitely got sense. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, honey. So look, if ain't nobody else got nothing to say, I done got everything off my chest. Now let's just put that out there. If all hearts are clear, I'm gonna let y'all have it tonight. I'm gonna go. Okay. All right, let me grab a couple more comments and I'm gonna let y'all go to bed, honey. Let me see what's going on. Oh, Couture Bay say she coming. Well, I ain't going nowhere if my niece coming. Because y'all know, look, I ain't doing Reading Rainbow tonight. Y'all Negroes will be typing, have me reading all night long. Okay. Oh, the girls feel like talking tonight. Oh, yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am. What's going down?
Oh, I didn't want you to have to play Reading Rainbow too long.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Because it's not that I can't read. Y'all know I read very well for somebody as ignorant as myself. But sometimes I'll be like, y'all better come talk to me.
Oh, no, ain't nobody telling you ignorant. It's just we don't want you to have to read the streaming comments. But I won't hold you too long. It's just I want to talk about. Oh, no, I just want to talk about Courtney because for a minute I just knew she was walking around doing a bobblehead thing for a minute, and she was a little bit irritating. But she's really trying to give us a show, the show that these vets ain't really trying to give us, and I appreciate that for her, or for us rather, because these vets ain't trying to give it to us at all.
Right.
Because
I'm sorry.
No. What were you about to say?
I was saying I like how she was handling Kenya last week. How Kenya was trying to give her that pump little bit of shade, and she was throwing it right back at her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't mind the hair. The hair and me are going through another issue.
Child, you safe over here. You saw y'all saw how bad my hair was looking yesterday, and I ain't even care. So you in good company.
The only thing kind of gave me pause about her this episode is that when Kenya fell and spraying the concrete in her butt, is that when she and her I don't know, her real cousin, her fake cousin, whatever her relationship,
play cousin.
Exactly, her play cousin. When she and her play cousin were kiki cackling, and she was like, "Oh, Karma came and got Kenya," and then when play cousin got in a confessional, she didn't really want to back cousin Courtney up. She's just like, "Oh well, I think we need to be careful when we start talking about Karma."
Yeah, she need to choose her words better, and that don't sit right with me, girl. She don't have to choose nothing. She got every right to say what she want to say. You the one want to sit over there and slurp on people booty holes. That girl don't want to do that.
Because if she would have said that about Sonya or Marlo, it would have been just
all over it. Yes, because y'all remember that scene where Courtney had to tell her when she was trying to talk trash about Marlo that day that Kenya was at that restaurant screaming and cursing like some kind of nut with Tourette's. But Courtney had to tell her, "I'm not here to talk about that lady." She had to shut her down. Now I'm gonna tell you this. After tonight's episode, though, I do believe if her and Ralph ain't like close cousins, I believe they at least distant cousins. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because when the conversation came up about where they stayed at, and the grandma stay in the same area, I believe that last name, there may be only one family there with that name. You know, y'all know how it is in smaller areas. If everybody in that little small area got that same name, they gonna call each other, even if they can't track how far back it go or how it happened. They know they from the same crew. But that don't mean that some of them cousins don't make dozens. Now that's all I'm saying.
Or are they cousins by marriage? Is she related to Ralph by marriage? Because
she ain't married to nobody. No,
I mean, do they have aunts? Like an aunt married an uncle, and that's why they're cousins.
No, they auntie and an uncle ain't gonna make both of y'all Pittmans. That ain't how they work. They from that same little small area, and they Pittmans, and they calling it. That's how it work with country people. I know you from up north, but that's how it work with country folks. Okay, because I'm from the country. That's how that go. If everybody got a name like, okay, I'm from Ocala. If you from up there in the country and your last name is Brown, we don't care if you the granddaddy's sister's child, the grandmama's first child, or whatever. We know y'all from the same family. You get what I'm saying? That's how it work in the country. Or like a lot of my relatives, like the Scotts or the Talbots, you hear a name, you know, okay, those jokers are related. So that's the vibe I'm getting when they went to talking about how close the relatives stay. I said, oh. But like I said, that don't mean that cousins don't make dozens. That's all I'm saying, because I know some cousins that be hunching. And I'm going to leave that right there. Because that happens in the country too.
It does.
Yep.
Not the cousins that be hunching.
Yes, because some of the third cousins. That's where that term came from. Where I'm from, like people start saying stuff like cousins make dozens because a bunch of them cousins was hunching and making kids.
Look, I have a cousin. I have a first cousin. I have a third cousin. No one knew they were together, but they got kids, and the kids look like both of them. I'm like, awesome. I'm like, what? What type of ish is this? We are not in Vernon, Alabama. We are not Alabama.
I know somebody.
That's too close.
I was dating one of their relatives, and the cousin started going with her other cousin and kept trying to fight his baby mama and everything.
Oh Lord.
I believe it. It happens a lot. I think a lot of people feel like if you're not like the first or second cousin, they think you can get hit. I know we don't do that in my family.
They'll know it's wrong, but they're gonna sneak and do it anyway. They'll know it's dead wrong and still sneak and do it.
Well,
and
here's the thing.
His mother married my uncle, so there was no blood. That was the only cousin I was ever interested in.
Oh, well, that wasn't your cousin.
That was not. That was a cousin-in-law.
Okay.
Yeah, that was an in-law, baby. That wasn't no cousin.
I do have a question for the panel because I have been keeping up with all these strikes, right? Do y'all believe the outside of Sugar Mama Candy, do you believe the girls don't want to bring their story? Because I heard what Bethany Frankel had to say, and she's been very clear about Andy, the incorporation, women hitting her up behind the scenes, afraid to come out due to what happened with Nene. In so many words, she said it. Do y'all believe that's why the Real Housewives of Atlanta women aren't bringing forth their stories? And
no,
they just okay,
no, because the ones that's left ain't never had no real story. That's why.
Exactly. Sheree ain't got no story.
No, I think they're just lazy. I feel like if they really wanted to bring their story, they would. I don't think they have that much foresight. Like the way you brought forth like your question, like it would make sense. But I just think like, what season are we on here on ATL? Like, what are we, 16? Like, I just 15. Think like 13.
And they ain't never brought nothing.
Yeah, I think they're just lazy. They're tired. Like,
but this
we're going to start getting into like reboot talk pretty soon.
But let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
They're not tired because they've never done anything. They have always been able to lean on the stronger personalities. Nene was going to always give them something. Portia was going to always give them something. You get what I'm saying? So you had Phaedra that was giving them something. So they were leaning on people that actually had stories, and their story was just to attack those people.
Right. And I agree with you 1,000% on that.
So once you move those people out of the way, these people weren't going to magically get personalities. What the hell is Sheree going to give us other than, oh, Couture Bay say her man called. Okay, all right. Okay. Hey,
I didn't mean like tired in the sense of like tired of working. I meant like tired is like humans. Like,
yeah, they tired as hell like that, Catherine. Yep, you right, baby.
They are. And I gotta say this.
And it's so funny because they spent all that time being envious of the big personalities. You shouldn't have been envious. You should have been thanking God for them chicks because they kept y'all with a check and you ain't have to work for it.
I'm over here nodding. Exactly. Like they put food on your table, put backpacks on your kids, and all you had to do was show up with pretty outfits and like do a neck roll and say and like back somebody up. And then now without those stronger personalities,
there's nothing.
Y'all got to do some work. Y'all got to come up with a storyline. Y'all got to come up with a scandal, and they can't do it.
They giving us wallpaper, baby. So now, gossip news. What you said you wanted to drag Drew Sidora. I'm gonna put myself on mute, and you go ahead and let have. You let have. Let me mute.
Drew. I don't know why you were here your first season. Your second season, still don't know why. The third season, y'all bringing nothing. You're upset because no one wants to believe you. Why would we? You lied about your husband going to Tampa for unknown reasons. You had the man freaking say the fact that he had an assistant who wanted to give him some sort of massage. If there was a woman asking my boyfriend or a man asking my boyfriend to give them a massage, it would have been no, oh, you need to fire her. I would have fired her myself. But then, you have the audacity to act like if this whole season is about you and your marital issues that no one really cares about. No one cares that you and your husband race each other to the courthouse to file for divorce. None of us. You've been dried. You are like a dried up raisin in the sun trying to become a grape. It does not work. You're sour. You're pitiful. You're, what's the word I like to say? You know what? You're a liar. Your ways are horrible. You have no sense of music and you have no sense of fashion. I think you need to head on out. Go back to Chicago where they said on your side of Chicago they can't say the S word. Because I don't know where in Chicago you can't say the word shoot. Where did that ever come from? Because I have family in Chicago. No one says that you cannot say that. That is the most common word to say in Chicago. So take your kids and head back north and don't come back.
Mm-hmm. Amen. I just unmuted to say amen because everything you said was the God heaven truth. And the only other thing I want to add is because she lies so much and she's so fake, I believe that that's why her neck continues to shrink. I believe that. And I'm going to stick with that. I believe it.
I stick with what I say as well.
Mm-hmm.
The girl had got no storyline since, when did she join? Season 13?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't got nothing. That's right. You know what? Me and Marquez got each other. We're from Georgia, and we all say shooting. Shooting is a common word.
That's my baby Marquise. Yes.
That's right.
But that's the thing. Them people in Chicago.
Every other day. They shooting out every other day.
Okay, can we tell the truth? Anywhere where there's a lot of shooting, we say it because we got to talk about who got shot.
That's what they doing. They shooting.
Hello.
They shooting.
And somebody got to scream out them niggas down there shooting. So how we gonna do that if we can't say the word?
Right.
So if you're in Chicago and somebody shooting, you're not going to say, yo, duck, they shooting. You're just going to stand there.
They pow-powing, they banging, they click-clack booming. Like, what you going to say?
You're going to use your finger as a gun to demonstrate that they're shooting. Get down. They're doing this.
Look, I would love to be in Chicago and there's a shooting and someone has their pants up in the gun motion, being like, everyone get down, like, boom. They're just moving their hands in the air like guns and no one's going to understand what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I am sorry, but I live in Atlanta. They have shootings. You don't see me out here going out in Atlanta when there's a shooting. Say, guys, get down. People are bing bang poop pop. I'm gonna say there's a shooting. Get your butts down.
Y'all better duck.
Don't get that hot lead in that butt.
Thank you. Y'all better get down. Them Negroes over there shooting. Hey, Cheryl. Okay, I'm just saying, like, it's insane the amount of lies that Drew tell. It's ridiculous. Okay.
Was she crying? And $4,000
for a measly $1,000.
And you're crying about that? That's so stressful on your life and everything. $1,000.
She just lied. Tracy said, "Did you mention when Kenya said she was questioning Candy on not coming to the events?" Yep. I think Kenya was putting on. You think she really on? I feel like she was putting on, and that was supposed to be cute. Like, I just miss you. I feel like not only is Drew a liar, back to lying Drew. Okay. Not only is she just a liar, she's an equivocator. Like, she's somebody that tries to be slick. Even when she don't just bluntly lie, she's always an equivocator. She's going to equivocate. She's going to say a bunch of like stuff to mislead you and to be unclear, to insinuate. Y'all get what I'm saying? To try to insinuate things. It's like she lives in deceit. She is
a liar from the pits of hell, like that mohawk wig.
And that wig. And the sad part about it, that wig was giving me somebody's auntie Deborah Ann, somebody's auntie Andy.
Exactly.
That was like that wig right there smoked cool filter kings. That wig drank brown liquor out that it bought out the trunk of somebody's car for $2.
Like that wig.
That wig buy loose cigarettes and cigarillos from old men under the tree. That wig right there can fry a mean piece of catfish.
Probably that catfish that Marlo was eating. And the sad part about it is that I tried to support her. Like when she first came in, but I can't. Like, she just be lying about stupid stuff. Like, I don't do liars, but in fact she be lying about dumb stuff. Just the stupidity of the lies. I can't do her. And I be trying.
Candy always said before
herself. But I will say what upset me more than anything on this episode was that wig. That wig was giving me ghetto Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Like, it was doing a lot to me.
That
Tina Turner.
It didn't give Tina Turner. It didn't have the frosted tips, but bad wigs and dumb lies. It was my spirit.
We don't need another hero. Yes, that's what it was giving.
Instead of fake ass Tina Turner.
Look, I'm gonna say this. I don't understand it, but why did Drew say that? Oh, I like Sonya. Your whole season last year was about the fact that you and Sonya had this falling out over something as petty as she saw you were being a flip flopper. And we're seeing you this season. You are on a fence of trying to act like your note is perfect, and then when people don't believe you want to throw this little hissy fit.
It's like, just a strange fit. And what did y'all feel about her walking out there talking about, oh, yeah, well, somebody get this B? What you gonna do to her?
She ain't about to do nothing. The girl can't fight.
She finna sit down.
Cannot. Look, we all know Sonya. Sonya can't fight for nothing.
I don't know if Sonya can't fight. I know Sonya's in shape.
I think Sonya
Sonya-
can get down. I think
Sonya
her,
be
Sonya-
the worst girl alive.
Look,
I think
look,
her and
Sonya
her
can
sister
fight.
get down when they were growing up. I think her and her sister used to throw hands back in the day, probably.
Look,
I
I think
mean,
Sonya can fight.
yeah,
Now,
Sonya.
Drew.
Yeah.
First of all,
Now, Drew.
anybody who ain't got full range of motion of their neck, I don't see you. Okay, it's giving Big Ed from 90 Day Fiance. Your head don't turn all the way to the left or right. I don't see you.
All you got to do is fake a go right and fake left. Her ankle's going to give out. Please, the fight is over.
Exactly.
First off, Shani, if you fake right or left, she ain't gonna see you. Let alone her ankles going out. She can't turn her head. Watch her. That girl be talking like she got on a whiplash collar every day, and I'm just tired of it. Like at this point, I believe I'm with cousin Courtney. This some karma. I don't believe in karma. I believe in reaping and sowing because I'm a Christian. But this is definitely the Lord's work for all that lying she do. G Mama
wearing the neck brace next season.
G Mama Four say they can talk about Marlo stabbing somebody, but she can't talk about her shooting outside of her restaurant. Right, somebody she cut somebody over 20 years ago. That's what we talking about. Lord,
Right.
Sharon, wish you about that wig. That wig disturbed me. First of all, now y'all know I made peace with Big Reese wig on Potomac, but this wig right here.
Wait, which one?
I got beef.
Which one on Potomac?
Big Reese, Sharice.
All them plastic wigs.
God.
Them 20 and under wigs.
Nah, Big Reese, that wig Big Reese had on had been around for every major historical event in all of Black history. That wig needed to be in the Smithsonian. But I made peace with that wig. But this wig
you better than me.
But I don't like this wig right. I can't make peace with this wig. This wig right here, if I'm trying to make peace, that wig is gonna cut me.
You gonna go in for her? It's gonna stab you.
What was that thing that she gave that said was $1,000 last season?
Well, it was a lot. It was a lot.
Whatever it was, it'll be better than that Section 8 wig she had on in that confessional.
Didn't Portia put her on to a good hairdresser or some go naked hair or something? Didn't Portia put her on
that ain't got. I mean, I understand that Portia might have had helped her out, but this girl don't want to pay $1,000 that she owes, so she don't want to buy no go naked hair. I'm talking about the fact that this girl had on a wig. This girl had on a wig that paid $18 a month for rent. Now that's what I'm talking about. That right there.
We need to have a Hall of Fame of just bad wigs and half of the wigs.
Okay, this wig right here drink malt liquor and take Plan B's. That's all.
You know what?
Store? Was it shooting dice outside the liquor store?
It might have been shooting dice. It might have been caught in an alley behind a dumpster every now and then. It might be
7-Eleven.
Yo, this wig might have been in Warren G's regulator video.
Regulators,
mount up.
Look, can I also say this? I don't understand why Sheree's hair in the promo looks like she's trying to be Rapunzel. Rapunzel ain't
that all day.
I'll take that over whatever she has on now.
Back in a ponytail. You can't do it wrong.
You can't
do that wrong.
That didn't bother me at all. I am more disturbed by this wig right here that go to the Legion Hall every weekend.
Not the Legion.
Yes.
Not the Legion Hall.
The
Legion Hall. And then out back you got the outlet with, and then you got the cigarellos.
Yeah, that's that wig that buy that 3-piece chicken wing, hold the bread, sauce on the side.
Got a cigarette behind his ear also too.
Yeah, the cigarette behind his ear and driving the car with no power steering. That's the one.
Or the Newports. Yeah. Oh my God.
This is my grandma. As long as it's a menthol.
Yes, menthol.
I don't believe Drew can fight, but I believe that wig can.
Oh, that wig can hold its own.
Definitely. So the wig can hold itself. Now Drew ain't about that life.
That wig got strong ankles. Drew does not.
About telling Ralph you ain't never seen me fight because you can't fight.
That's right. Look, We all saw what happened with her when Marla went off on her. She backed all the way up.
Baby,
She don't want.
she
Was about to
listen.
call security.
Gossip news. She pulled what was left of her neck down in her shoulders. Is what she did.
Look, she said, "Oh hell to the no."
and then
I
go
have,
and then gonna tell Ralph you ain't never seen me fight. Drew, you ain't never seen you fight. I believe. Now, mind you, if she take that wig off, that hot 27-piece wig, and swing that and throw that at Marlo, it might be a fair fight.
look, she just uses the wig as a weapon and run.
Just throw it
And
up,
when could you have
not
been
down.
fighting, Drew? Then you grow up. Didn't your sister have you in like commercials and movie scenes and stuff and movie sets and stuff like that?
Yeah.
When did you have time to have a fight?
She ain't fought nothing but the truth.
Look,
And a
that
hairdresser.
is
She
true.
fought the hairdresser and the truth. That's the only thing she done got done it fought.
Fought it hard.
You
For
ain't
no
lying.
reason.
Look, even with the hairdresser, she ain't won that fight.
No, she won. She beat the hell out that hairdresser. The heifer ain't been back. That's why she around here putting on wigs that got DC numbers and criminal records.
Wait, remember the way she came on her first season where it looked like a dead cat was on her head?
Wait a minute. I felt bad for her that season. I'm gonna tell the truth. Because I was like, dang, the girl walked in there looking like she was finna rob a bank. She was finna set it off. But y'all didn't even know that girl like that. They didn't even know that girl like that. As soon as she walked in, they just started clowning her. I was like, now that's not nice. Don't do that. You know,
like, Sheree, where do you get these strays from?
Yeah, I didn't like that. And I'm like,
she had that boot on her, how you call it, and like you said, that wig on her head and
blamed it on the felt like Kenya got a lot of nerve. Kenya running around here wearing toupees she stole from Donald Trump and dyed black. So you got a lot of nerve, man.
Nah, you did not just say stealing toupees from Trump.
She stole from Trump and dyed it black.
I mean, technically, she's telling
them rugs.
I mean, technically, she's telling the truth.
No, but I'm just saying, when you first meet somebody, why would you do that? Okay, if you take me and you say, Auntie, this is my friend, and I say, oh, hey, sugar, the first thing I'm doing is not finna just start picking at the girl. Now, if you piss me off, I'm finna tell you everything that's wrong with you. But at first meeting somebody, you don't just start ranking on people and joning on people. That's not cute. And that's why I say she got a lot of nerve. Her clothes don't ever fit right. Her wigs be sitting there looking like she dusted the floor with it first. Like, she up next with a bad wig. And she constantly got something nasty to say about somebody. And she still ain't added Gorilla Glue to her lotion to keep it on her goddamn legs.
On her feet.
Good, I'm with you on that.
Sitting up here with lotion-resistant skin picking on people. I don't like picking. Now, if somebody trifling and you read them or drag them, you read them or you drag them. But when you first meet somebody just off the rip, you think it's cute to just start picking with people. That's why Courtney says she's a mean girl. That's just nasty. Don't do that. Especially when you see your pores. When you sitting up there looking like you wash your face with number 10 sandpaper. I'm going to need you to pipe down.
She needs some
I say this.
Does that work better than Jergens?
No, she need to add Gorilla Glue to that lotion. Maybe it'll stick.
No.
Maybe.
Because all her lotion run right off.
And you have a hair care line that claims it grows hair, but then you wear extensions that claims it grows your hair, but then you have extensions down to your butt. Like, change.
But the thing is, Kenya hair used to go all the way down like that. And I find it real funny that once she started selling that stuff, she needed wigs. That's why I'm like, hell no. If your hair started falling out, I need to understand why. Are you using your products or are you not using them?
Exactly.
Kenya would put hair pieces in here and there and lie about it because, Kenya like a good lie too. She consistent with her lies. But she went from every now and then trying to be glamorous with a hair piece, a little extra credit, as Mariah Hook like to say. But now all the time you wearing wigs, it's like, did your hair break off? What happened, boo?
I got questions. Exactly.
I have questions because the first time I saw Kenya, I'm like, okay, Kenya's hair used to be Kenya's hair used to be horrible. It was. I don't know where she went from her first season to now to where she had all this hair, but then she's wearing these wigs, and it even been shown when she has a wig on,
It's the
her
wig.
hair is it's the wig when she has these wigs on. Her hair is not naturally parted. There is no. It does not show that it's either real hair. It shows it's a wig, and when her hair is a wig, if you want to say that well, I wear all natural hair, and if I choose to, I can wear a wig. But you always say, well, I don't wear a wig.
Well, she stopped saying that because we already know. But my concern is at this point, she's been outed about the wigs. Tanya Sam outed her about that U part wig or whatever. We already knew anyway. But it's the fact that I want to know, how is it that mysteriously, after she started selling that tap water called Kenya Moore Hair Care, that now all of a sudden she need a wig every day? Because Kenya had hair, like she used to have some dead ends, and sometimes it looked like it need to be oil. That's that, you know what I'm saying? That's what happens when it's real hair.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you need a trim. Sometimes you need a trim. Sometimes you need to oil your
Right.
scalp, do a deep heat or a hot oil. Like, that's what happens when it's really your hair. Ask me how I know. But how she go from wearing her hair to every day you need a wig? What is going on with your products? And I'm not touching them until she come clean.
Well, that's my question.
Is
Because look,
Brooklyn's hair looking thin? Like it's thinning also
mm,
too?
We can't tell. Have you seen it? Because I haven't.
I
When she's
mean,
on
look,
camera, her hair, like, okay, Mark told her when he was on the show, don't put that stuff in her hair. Don't be putting all this stuff in her hair. But when I see her, happy, lovely Brooklyn, her hair looks like it's not as thick as I would think it would be if Kenya is using her product.
That
Or how
ain't her
Kenya's hair
hair.
was when she was showing.
That ain't her hair.
nope.
That's why it looked thin like that, because that ain't her hair.
I'm talking about Brooklyn, not Kenya.
Oh, you talking about the baby? Well, I'm
Yeah,
not
like,
talking about the baby. I don't talk about people children. I'm talking about
no,
Kenya.
I'm not talking bad about her. I was just trying to say something like, okay, you questioning the product, her product that she has, her Kenya Moore hair care. Are you putting that
Yeah.
stuff in the baby's hair? Does the baby's hair look like it's thinning out, or it's thinner than it?
I don't know. The child looked fine to me. I want to know how Kenya went from having a head full of hair to a wig every day. That's what I want to know. I
Is
ain't
Mark
questioning nothing
stressing
about
her
the
out?
baby. The baby looked fine to me. Plus, I
Or is
think them products is for grown people and not babies. I want to
so
know
that the
how
child can't use
Kenya,
it?
because Kenya legit had a head full of hair. And I want to know how you went from a head full of hair to a wig every day. That's all I want to know.
The
Yeah, I
Mark
remember.
situation stressing her out, and that's why she's losing her hair. She's stressed out about her
Yeah, I
six
remember there
years
was like
six-year divorce.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I remember there was like an episode where she like took her own hair. It was all her hair, no tracks, no extensions.
Yeah.
Where she took her hair out, like had it like blew it out, and like cut her ends on camera. And it was lovely, like past shoulder length,
Mm-hmm.
like nice, lovely, thick. We ain't never gonna get that scene ever again on screen.
Nope.
Something went on with that hair, and I feel like, I don't know whether it's the products. It could be hormonal, because Kenya's at menopause age. She done crossed over 50, so she could be. It could, because menopause will mess with your hair. So it could be
Yeah.
anything. I just need her to come clean and let us know what's what, because ain't nobody blind, cripple, or crazy, baby. We see you putting Donald Trump's old wigs on, and I need answers.
Yeah, Marlo read her for a bad wig one day, and she had
Last
to come
season,
exactly, and she had to come up and like, you know what? I do have to put wigs on, and like I have bad hair days and bad wig days, and Marlo was just like, yep, and this one of them. Marlo did not feel bad, and I was like, yep, Marlo had to come with it.
Was that the
well,
party that got drunk when Kenya got crazy drunk?
no, this was that daytime thing where Drew was mad with Sonya.
Yeah, I remember she was like wearing pink or something, and
Yeah.
I was looking at it, and I was just like, is her real hair longer than the wig? It was like some curl John. I was looking at it, I was like, I'm not crazy. Is something wrong with my TV? Like,
See, when I saw her hair, I was always the main one sitting here like, her hair didn't make sense at first. Like one it looked like when she had on her wigs, her right side was heavier on than the left side.
But that
And then
happens.
it was like,
That's normal. We, as women, we will have more hair on one side of our head than the other. Right now, the hair on the right side of my head is longer than the hair on the left side of my head. Like
For
I
me,
have
it's
to
the
keep.
left.
Yeah, like every woman, that's normal. Just like our boobs are not perfectly symmetrical. You got one boob that's a little bit bigger. Like that's just a part of nature. So I'm just, I'm not looking at like, oh, her hair got to be in perfect condition. I'm just like, how did you go from a head full of hair to a wig every day? That's all I need an answer to. If she
that's
can
my
answer
question.
that, then I could work with her.
And it's not even like you have to account for it to like
But you
accounting for
selling hair
you
care products.
exactly. Like accounting for like why you wear tracks. It's just like, ma'am, you're selling exactly what you said, Sinitra. You selling hair care. So I need
Thank
to know
you.
this before we buy your hair care products.
And remember, she made that correlation when Tanya outed her about that wig, talking about my brand is about hair. Well, if your brand is about hair, baby, we need to know because we remember when you had a head full of hair and we ain't seen it in a while.
Look, I mean, even we all know, even freaking what.
Like we ain't seen your John in a ponytail in a while. Like what's good in the
Nothing.
neighborhood?
Mm-hmm. Something ain't right.
Like we see Candies in a ponytail every once and again. Like what's good?
Yeah, what happened? What's going on? That's all I'm saying. Like something is happening, and if your brand is hair, then you need to take us on the journey with you, baby. Instead of spending your time trying to curse and try to make Marlo feel bad because of a foster home when you was one step from a foster home yourself. You need to be
Bloop.
spending your energy letting us understand about your hair journey. Miss Hair is my brand.
I agree.
Don't
There,
forget it's insured.
there used to
What
be
you say?
water in them jars.
A couple of weeks ago.
Look, remember when Samia drunk from that bottle and Portia said, "Samia, don't do it."
It's
And
water
Samia's
in there.
like, "It's just water."
Yeah, Shamia messy for that. She really was.
Look, she was messy, but it was funny.
It was funny. It was real, but it was messy. It was messy. Shamia was being real messy. I've always been hot and cold with Shamia, but Shamia was messy and funny that time. She was.
Yes,
It tickled me.
It was a
there
little
were
funny.
days. It was funny.
Yeah.
There were
Got,
days that she annoyed the living life out of me, but when she was funny, I would giggle. I have me a cackle.
yeah,
That
you really
exactly.
couldn't do nothing but cackle at that one. I said, oh my.
That was a cackle.
Yes, God. I said, woo, the gloves are off. Oh my. Like y'all on this porch tonight. Y'all been rough in the chat tonight.
We've been
Y'all,
rough in the chat and we've been rough on the panel.
man, y'all was in there talking about Kenya need to carry some quick concrete with her, and the girl did the hook smash on the pavement. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, not the Hulk,
Ooh.
but I hope I saw something talking about, oh, she could sue. How she finna sue? There was the sign that said what, and pause. Production is messy because they did the camera angles in 15 different ways, pointing at the sign saying "slippery while wet," and they pointed to the English and the Spanish.
You realize that don't stop a lawsuit, right?
It doesn't, but
Mm-mm.
like when it says slippery when it was raining, why is the girl walking out in her hotel
Hotel
slippers?
slippers.
That don't stop a lawsuit, though. People do stupid stuff every
It,
day and they sue and win.
Look at this chick
look.
suing Drew over $1,000. Like anybody can sue over
Mm,
anything.
I feel like that girl suing because Drew ain't pay her.
But I'm
Like,
like, why are you walking outside in hotel slippers? Why are you over 2 hours late for call time? I'm just
She had on
whatever.
her workout gear. She had on her leggings. Why you ain't put your sneakers on, girl?
yeah, it didn't make sense what she had on at all. It was given I didn't plan on going nowhere. She took her time coming like she wanted them to leave her. She really didn't want to
mm-hmm.
go.
That
Did
is a
not want to go. And then she went to the hospital talking about, I think I broke my ankle.
Okay. Then like
And
no, you push one butt cheek into the other butt cheek. That's what you did.
That's
Look, I'm gonna
dangerous.
say,
That's
look, we all gonna
dangerous. When they both inflatables, that's dangerous as hell.
Mhm.
look. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be completely honest. Kenya's butt is fake as I compared this stuff. Kenya's butt is fake as her marriage.
Oh,
We all know the fact that
Ooh.
her first time on the season, she was flatter than a pancake. She was flatter than Portia. Now all of a sudden she has this. She says, "Well, my butt's not fake." Then how is it that from your first season on season 5 to now, your butt then went from a size small to a size trying to be Phaedra's donkey? It ain't natural. Kenya,
Well,
just tell the
she had
truth.
something
Shame the
back
devil.
there, but I don't think it was real then either, to be honest,
Nope.
because Kenya was, she was doing double XL and King magazine bending over at the camera, so she already had them
Um,
put something back there.
not
okay.
Bubba.
Also, didn't she also say
Yeah,
that she
you
was
didn't know
in?
she was in double XL and King magazine taking the hoochie poses, the booty hole poses.
In the
Yeah.
90s.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I was in grade school in the 90s. I was reading and writing, but it wouldn't surprise me that she was doing it. But like, it cracks me up that she like tries to hoe shame everybody else.
Thank
Look,
you. When
she
she
look,
whole regular.
look. She shamed Phaedra, Portia, Marlo. Who
That's
else
why
did she
I
try to
thought it
host
was
with?
funny when Marlo called her out last year, and everybody was so mad. I can't believe Marlo. Yeah, they done call Marlo every type of hoe they could come up with, and can't point to one
Mm-hmm.
man that girl slept with. But the same people calling her a hoe got a track record. You got a hoe facts. Anybody pull your hoe facts, you gonna be shamed real bad.
They can't find Marlowe's.
What did Portia call her on the reunion that year? A
I don't
slut
know.
from the 90s?
Exactly. I
Yeah,
see what you said.
yeah.
You are a slut from the
From the
90s.
90s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I remember I saw that about that girl suing about some hot chicken nuggets and won too. DM
Wait,
Rock
she?
said Julia should sue the hotel because I noticed the worker saw her go outside in the slippers. What was
Well,
what was he supposed to do?
Exactly. No,
Was
no,
he
Protect,
no.
supposed to
Put
a
tackle
good
her at the
picture.
door? Was he supposed to
your
tackle her like
own
one of them commercials, like
sneakers
run
on?
up
Like
behind her and hit her with a flying shoulder block and stop her? Like, come on now, DM Rock, you tripping tonight?
I did notice that the driver of the van or whatever that they were in when she
yeah,
fell, homeboy
yeah.
didn't move.
He what? Who paid him to move?
He did not
mm-mm.
move.
Ain't
She
nobody paid him to move.
Look, I'm gonna
Exactly.
say this.
Her friends didn't move.
nobody
Look,
came out of that
look,
scene.
look. I'm gonna say
Cause
this.
they
When
knew
she
it was
fell,
raining.
look, they all were dressed properly. She come out here in bedroom slippers, in hotel slippers, gonna fall in the rain. When she fell, I was ashamed of myself. Part of me laughed, but I'm like, why am I ashamed of you doing your stupidity? You went out in the rain and in hotel slippers. If I was going out and it was raining, you ain't catching me in no. You're not catching me in high heels. You're not catching me in high heel boots. You're not catching me in hotel slippers. I'm wearing me some tennis shoes.
I mean, I've worn heels in the rain. I've worn heels on ice,
Yes.
but I'm not clumsy.
Right.
Now, Kenya would have normally had, knowing her and her diva status that she likes to, how you call
Girl,
it, in
she
she
would don't do
she
that because
would have
can you
got
wear a
one of
lot of
those
tacky stuff? Can you be
hotel
walking
employees.
around with? Can you be walking around looking just like she was looking and going
Yeah.
places and acting like it's normal? She do.
But any other time,
Hmm.
she would have probably asked one of the hotel workers or whatever, oh, nobody's going to walk outside and hold the umbrella over my head while I get to the van or anything like that. That's more
That's
her
what I
speed.
would have did.
I would have been
Look,
on time. I wouldn't have been
yeah,
rushing. And if I didn't
Exactly.
want
look,
to go,
it's
I just said I don't want to go.
She sitting up
right.
there.
It's like that. Right. It's like that year when they went to China and almost all of them were late.
Yep.
And at least I would have had done it on camera, so I would have gotten some screen time and gotten paid for the day. Because I think it's all
Right.
about whether you have film a scene. So as long as you film a scene, you get paid for the day, like that Bethany clause situation.
Yep.
So if you
Hmm.
what I don't know what she was doing. I
She
just
ruined
know
Candy's day.
God only knows, but you see how that works. When somebody lie all the time, you don't know how to believe them, right?
Exactly. That just don't make no sense.
Between her and Drew, you never know how to believe them.
Whether she broke her booty on purpose or not. It's
You
I
know
just
what?
mean, I was just glad she didn't rupture nothing because I'm like, girl, you really could have hurt yourself and messed up your implants doing that.
Right. You know what's strange? This season, I'm starting to actually think I'm liking, and you're gonna be look at me like I'm freaking crazy. I'm thinking I'm starting to like freaking Sonya better than Drew and Kenya at this
I
point. I don't know
definitely like
why.
Sonya better than Drew.
I always like Sonya. I like Sonya since she first got on.
I
I
said
didn't like
Sonya,
Sonya in the beginning because I didn't understand Sonya, and I can say that I didn't
very
understand her, and that whole situation with her and Drew was confusing to me. I
Mhm.
just thought that she was like being mad with Drew for nothing, and it's like now the more we see of Drew, I'm getting the feeling that something went on with Drew being fake, and that's what set Sonya off. Because I thought
true.
Sonya was just jumping on the bandwagon and picking on that girl. I'm being honest, I really thought that.
right?
I
And
like
now we're
Drew,
Because when I,
seeing
but
that Drew probably said something, and Sonya's just
Yep,
like, "Girl, what you talking about? You lie like a rug. Shut up talking to me." And
yep.
now we're probably just like, "No, Drew was here first. Like, nah, we probably took up for her more." And Sonya was the
I
new
thought she was
person.
being picked. I thought she was being picked on. Hey, Sasha Ellis, we miss you. This is my thing. Like, I don't like people to pick on people.
Yeah,
Like, if somebody does something to you, then that's legit. But just piling on and picking on, that bothers me. And it really was given that last season because we didn't know what happened. And for whatever reason, Sonya didn't give us what happened. So I'm like, well, what you doing? Just being a monkey see, monkey do? You following people? Like, what are you doing?
right, and I mean, and that's the thing when it comes to last season, no one understood.
Yeah, it didn't make sense.
But
And
now
I
this
need things
season,
to make sense.
right, and I think after this season, everyone's starting to see
Yeah, we
maybe
all get
Sandra
it
was
now.
right for dropping Drew. Because at this point, Drew has lied about so many things. She's lied about saying that people in Chicago don't say the word shooting. She's lied about her marriage being perfect. I believe she's lying about this $10,000 she doesn't owe. That she says she doesn't owe. It's over Ralph because she can't trust Ralph. No, if it was against Ralph, he would have been being sued and not you. That's
But
not how. That's not how the court system works.
she's not saying she being sued over Ralph. She ended up saying she was really mad about and upset about Ralph going to Vegas behind the Chocolate City thing. She's saying that the lawsuit is for $1,000, not 10,000, 1,000
Oh,
measly
one
dollars.
thousand.
That's why Kenya was like, "Well, what's $1,000 between 8 people? Because we can all pay this and be done with it." And
Oh no, no.
and
I look.
and Marlo asked, "Hell, can I just pay it for her at this point? I pay it for her."
Look. Look. If it was me, I would have been like, wait, hold up. Between the eight of us, hold up. When did all eight of us become Drew Sadara?
which you
But
I
told
ain't
me.
paying nothing.
I
I
understood
ain't
what she
paying
was saying
nothing.
though, the point she was making, and I get the point that she was making. I thought it was a little rude, but I got the point that she was making, which was if it's only $1,000, girl, we could pay that and you could stop with these theatrics. Everybody can chip in $125 and be done and move on. Because if everybody gave up 5,000 for Sonya, everybody can give up $125 for her and move on.
True.
because what
And
she's
I also
paying in
For a
legal
good
fees
cause.
is way more than that.
right. And also I
That's why
think
I feel like she lying about them $1,000. There's more to it.
right. And I also think I understand why Sonya looked at Kendall like she was crazy. I'm like, the girl. Look, Sonya and Drew re- have not figured out their friendship at all. They're friends. They associate in a friend group. If if Sonya was going through legal issues, we all know Drew isn't going to help her out.
Kenya
Drew
not
wouldn't offer nothing. She'll be talking about her.
She
No,
was
she'll be
talking about
talking
her.
about her and saying nasty stuff. And the minute you shoot back at her, she gonna go to crying.
Drew and
Yes.
Kenny
So,
talking about her like a dog.
right. So why are you expecting Sonya, who has not talked to this girl since last season and has not worked out through her issues, to suddenly say, okay, you know what? Yes, I'm gonna drop $125 to help you in your legal issue. If
But
it
now
was
let me
me,
tell you what's really funny that y'all ain't catch. When Kenya first said that, Drew was thinking about it. The look
Like,
on her
wait,
face,
just
like
she
she
probably popped
paused
up
for a
calculator.
minute. Yeah, she paused for a minute and was like, "Nah, I can't do that."
Then she saw that look on Sonya's face. That's when she was like, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah, but it was just the idea that she looked like she was considering it. Like, girl, you better sit down.
The young lady Vanessa said it right. That's small claims court. That is what I had to take my neighbor to when his dog bit my dog. If it's under like $3,000 or something like that, small
Some
claims
states is
court.
5. Yeah, some states is 5,000. Some is 3. The
Like I
fact
said,
that that
pay
girl
that
even had
lady
to
the
take you to
money.
small
Give,
claims.
pay the chick the money. Give her a whack rating on Yelp
I
or
was just about to
whatever,
say that on
whatever
all of the
you call
sites.
it.
You know
Go
what I
on
feel like?
TV.
I feel like Drew wanted to try to pull that superstar stuff. You do it pro bono. You do it. What's the term? Not pro bono. What's the term? Because pro bono is for lawyers. It's like if she wanted it to be comped or something. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I was
saying?
about to say gratis,
And I
but
think that when it wasn't comped, she just didn't want to pay the girl. That's what it was.
right,
She asked me if she could cook for my family. Me asking you for a job cooking for you don't mean I'm gonna do it for free.
Did
right.
she say
If
she paid?
I
Does she want more money now?
Come on, I gave her some money. She begged for more money. No, you ain't
Give her
giving no
some
money.
money.
You ain't paid that girl. And I don't believe that there was nothing wrong with that girl food. I don't believe it was no hair in that girl food. I feel like she only trying to throw dirt on that girl name because she sued her for that money.
because if there was hair in that food, I'm more than certain there would have been a picture. From if it,
Yeah.
for a
Had it on
person who's
social
all on
media,
social media, there would have been a picture.
blowing that chick up like don't ever ask
Use
this young
her,
lady.
blase squaze. Yeah. She ain't do that because it didn't happen. Drew is lying. You just didn't want to pay her. You wanted superstar treatment, and it's a no.
You're not a superstar.
And you're not. You know,
Yes.
she's acted in more films than Kenya, of course. That ain't hard to do. That's why I laughed at Kenya talking about that Drew is a newbie. How is that girl a newbie and she been acting since she was a child? Girl, stop. But even with her having been an actress that long, Disney and all that, she ain't no like A-list celebrity.
Mm-mm.
You're just not. And I think she thought somebody was just gonna comp her catering or whatever, and it didn't work that way, and she didn't want to pay. I do not believe that girl had no hand in the food.
We just need to stop. I feel like Marlo's really the only person who she just don't be doing it. She don't be putting on air. She really just be sitting there eating her catfish, talk about catfish is the dirtiest food out here. But do you want a piece of catfish, Mr. Producer?
She was
Like,
like, because he asked her, he said, "Is that what you eat?" She said, "Yeah, want some?"
like
mm,
exactly.
Her and Candy do have that in common. They gonna get their eat on.
Well, you know them Southern girls, they gonna eat now, and I don't see nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it. Get your eat on, girl. I'm hungry right now. Get your eat on.
I'm not mad at Marlo.
look, I'm over here going on mute periodically to eat me a bag of chips.
I'm laughing, not a bag of chips.
I need you to FedEx me a bag of chips, okay?
What type you
Child,
want?
I like
I'm glad
Lay's.
Kettle,
y'all
Lays,
eating.
what? Never mad.
I'm glad y'all eating chips because when I get off of here, I'm going to there to fix me some neck bones.
Not the neck.
Ooh,
No greens or
yeah.
just
Can I
regular.
tell you something off topic of Housewives, sis?
Mm-hmm.
I watched Tyrone.
Okay, I told you.
I
Is that
did
on
what I said
Netflix?
to do last night, and I watched it again this afternoon. I
I
enjoyed it.
told you. They done clone Tyrone.
I
Clone.
enjoyed
Call.
and I made a mistake last night. That the dude that played what was oh my gosh, why can't I think of his name right now? The clone, basically, the head clone. He wasn't
John
in
Boyega.
Yes, he wasn't in Get Out. He was in the Star Wars.
I
The
didn't say he was in Get Out. I said that David boy with the big nose was in there.
Yeah, okay, my fault. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I enjoyed that. I laughed. I screamed at the screen. I rooted for people.
Girl, yes. Hey, Mr. James.
Not her own
He
hair.
say Drew probably found her own hair in the food. I'm done.
She
Oh,
loved. You know what? You know what? She probably placed her hair in the food and then said, "There's a piece of hair in my food."
She only lied about having that food when that girl wanted to be paid. I don't even think the food
Hmm.
was still there no more. That heifer inhaled that food.
Look, we all know Drew. We all
Probably
know
two
Candy,
plates.
Marlo, Drew, and Portia. They will eat their. They will eat. Look, we all know Portia. Portia was eating almost 24/7.
Well, Portia gonna always eat. That's why her booty be expanding. And people go, "Oh,
Look,
it's fake. It's fake. Ain't nothing fake about that rump."
no, look,
Every
Mm-mm.
look. If
time
you
she
eat
Cornbread
gain,
how,
fed.
every time
look, if
she
you
gain weight, it blow up. When she lose weight, it deflate, and that don't happen with a fake one.
right, and we
Tracy
all
Lashley,
saw.
hold on, y'all. Tracy Lashley, thank you so much for the cash app, sis. I appreciate the support. That was my only support of the
Yeah,
night. Thank you.
you better get that. Better
I
hit that
appreciate it,
cash.
sis.
Yeah.
Let me send a heart. Yes.
And I've
Look,
been watching Portia on that space show, and that's really the first thing people when they come on that show. The first thing they say, they're like, "Oh my God, your butt is real. Your butt is so big in person."
That's a big old girl. Like people are so silly. You can look at that girl and see that's a big old girl.
he from Decatur.
What do they
Portia is from
expect that
Decatur.
girl to look like?
Decatur was greater.
My thing is,
Look,
I'm like, what do they expect her to look like?
right.
She's a gorgeous girl. She built wonderfully, but that's a tall,
Look,
big, solid girl. What y'all
Exactly.
expect her to look like?
look. She got curves in all the right places. She got. She got.
That's
She got
My
left.
point is, you have slender girls that are curvy, but that's a big, solid girl. She got the height, she got the legs, she got the thighs. That's a
She got.
solid, big, pretty
I was
girl.
just about to say she is solid.
Rock solid,
Look,
solid
it's
as a rock.
and look, and she can fight.
But I mean, we ain't talking about her fighting. I'm just saying that's a big, solid, pretty girl. You can't
Hmm.
expect that she finna be petite. Don't nothing about her look petite. That's giving straight up glamazon. Country glamazon at that. For real, for real. Thank you again, Tracy. I appreciate that. And then let me see. Vanessa, thank you so much for the super chat. You welcome for the recap. Thank y'all for kicking it with me on this porch while I detangle my horrible
Yeah.
hair.
And look, I gotta get my hair washed tomorrow.
I'm over here suffering.
Oh, not suffering. I have to get off the porch. I got to get ready for this job interview. But I appreciate y'all.
You better go get that corn.
Get it? You gonna ace your interview, honey, and them people gonna be knocking down your door.
I appreciate y'all for the support. Thank
And
you.
I gotta go and get ready to plan my future wedding.
I know that's right. I better get an invite.
Oh, you getting an invite?
Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about. And I need to know where you're registered.
Oh, I will let you know.
Okay, okay.
But I'm about to head off,
Here
y'all.
you go.
Love
I'm
y'all.
one of them. I'm one of them aunties. I'm old fashioned, and I get real petty when I don't get an invitation and a registry card. Okay, just telling
Oh,
you
look,
ahead.
I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Uh,
Any
I'll
final
talk
thoughts
to you later.
before y'all go handle your business?
Mm, Drew needs to go.
Yes.
Candy needs to go ahead and kick rocks at this point.
Yeah, because she seems like she's over it.
She's over it. I need
Mhm.
Kenya to make a change in her life. Either come out and be proudly saying, "Well, I wear wigs," or stop trying to act like your Nilum is perfect. And Sheree,
Mhm.
I need you to lower your prices on She by Sheree because ain't nobody paying no $100 for no ugly bag
Okay, from China.
from China that you don't even make
Oh, from China.
from China. We all know it's from China. Ain't no way Sheree ain't making nothing in the United States.
Nope,
Nothing.
everything coming from China. She know that.
Hmm. Trying to act like she knew Miss. Yes, I design all these and I make all of them. We
You
all
don't
saw what
know.
they all looked like when you were in the workshop and shipping boxes from China.
Yep.
Andy gave her a good suggestion last season. Why don't you
Who?
put your
Hmm.
She by Charade logo on the workout stuff? You got the mat, you got the water bottles. You could have did all of that the past, what is it, 10? How long has it been since we've been waiting for She by Charade? Since
I
season
don't
two?
know.
It's been about like what,
Forever.
forever.
Yeah, you could have used it as the workout gear since you work out so much.
Yep, because that's what we know you for is working out.
Exactly. You
Look,
could have put it
we
all
all
on
know.
that, then went into your clothing thing. But start off with the athletic wear.
That's what she should have
Right.
did. She should have stuck to that.
Yeah, that would have been a business thing.
Instead we got Ashley and Giselle trying to sell athletic clothing.
Mhm. They made all of that at a reasonable price, 50, $60 at the most.
Mm-hmm. Y'all
You would
right
have
Hmm.
about
been selling out and crashing your website then.
it. I know that's right.
Yep, but
Y'all
let me
right.
have them all.
Well, all right, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all coming to hang with me. Vanessa
Gossip.
Pomegate.
Love you
Thank you
too.
Looking
again,
for my
Tracy
check.
Lash.
I'm be
Huh?
looking for
I'm
the gossip news. I'm be waiting. I'm looking out the window for the UPS and my chips, brother.
look. I'm
Uh,
gonna make sure. I'm gonna make that call.
All right,
okay.
thank you. I got
All
dip
right,
already. I got
guys.
some chips.
Good night, you too.
Good
Not in
night.
bed.
Yeah, and again, I want to thank Vanessa Comegate for my super chat and Tracy Lashley. Thank you for my cash app. I appreciate the support on this stream. I've been here running my mouth for going on 2.5 hours and hanging with my kin folks. I appreciate it. But I'm about to get up off of here, eat me a neck bone or two, and finish detangling my hair. Okay? Because it's an ordeal. But I really do. I appreciate you guys. I hope everybody has a great night. Sweet dreams, say your prayers, all that good stuff. And of course, as you know, if you didn't hit the like button on the way in, please make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't subscribed and hit that notification bell and click all so you'll know every time we go live over here on this porch. All right. If you want to join channel membership so we can celebrate your birthday, your special days, and you can take part in our virtual events, please, there's a join button underneath the video and a membership link in the description box. Also in the description box is my Amazon wish list if you want to send me some goodies and some snacks and stuff on there now. Okay, some little stuff, some little morsels. And also in there is the link for our Bible study notes and our dream journals. Okay. So listen, I will talk to y'all soon. Everybody get a good night's rest. If anything good happened tomorrow, you know I'll be up in here. I might just come holler at y'all anyway. You just never know. But y'all have a great night. And remember, if nobody else says it to you, God loves you. I love you. And ain't nothing you can do about it. I'll talk to y'all soon. Good night, y'all.